Oh, look, you've gotten worse, bro. So now what I want everyone to understand. This is what I want everyone to understand. There's a new sheriff in town. And his name is Arteta. And he's here to dominate the league for the next few years. There's a new sheriff in town. And it's Big Teta. Big Teta, the Arsenal. We're back. We are back. The Invincibles, they're nothing. They're nothing compared to what the next 5 years is going to be. Big Teta and the Arsenal have rolled into town, bro, on the chariot made of gold, bro, whipping up horses. We're going at 100 miles per hour. The pet reign of terror is over. There is a new sheriff in town, and it is us. You're all pissed. I'm telling you now, you man are all pissed. All my ops are in hell. Aston Villa in hell.
No, I'm laughing, bro.
He's just chatting to him. He's just chatting to him on the bench.
I wonder if I'll get away with it. I wonder if I'll get away with it.
No. You man are deep in it. He was going to bring on Salah, yeah?
Look how much space is on the right-hand side, you man. What is this?
Oh, my.
This is a bunch of BS.
They're trying to get him sacked.
I'm done, bruv. I've got kids, bruv. It's a Friday. Why am I doing this? I'm done. Bye, man.
By the way, just let you know.
Brother, oh my goodness. Oh my, no, man. He's looking right across the line. Dimwit, bro. Oh my God. Right there.
Cal's crashing up.
Bobby, put someone right. Oh my God. For the life of me, bro. Oh my, for the life of me.
No.
Have you ever seen the film? Have you seen the film about the Air Jordans with
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Was that Cal?
Cal, you're right, bro.
No, you're good.
Has Cal just collapsed? Did the chair just give up on Cal?
What the hell?
Cal, you all right, mate?
All right.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another LFC Avengers stream. Big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure guys are liking the video. Make sure guys are subscribing to the channel if you're ready to do so. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, OK Jersey. Use code MHF15. It's going to be 15% off for this next 48 hours. If you don't get a shirt, you're a fraud. So go over there and get yourself a shirt. You get me. Big up to all of you guys. Like the video and subscribe, as you guys can see. Rocking the world champions, Argentina. You get me. That's who I'm rocking today. So big up to you guys. Don't forget to check it out. If you're a Liverpool fan, the new season kits are there already. So go over there and get yourself something. Big up to everyone locked in. And depends on the mood, we might do a giveaway. Tom Little, channel in the description. Callum, channel in the description. You were live doing a UFC stream as well, I saw, right? Just like half an hour ago. Yeah. So it's not just Kopish. You can find him on the Sanderson show as well. UFC MMA content. So go over there and give him a subscribe. Unlike Kopish, we actually plug the links in the description properly. So yeah, big up to you guys. And Fozzy TV is in the description. Anyone who doesn't subscribe to Fozzy is a fraud. I'll be honest with you. Like you're actually a fraud. You have to subscribe to Fozzy. I've just added to the description now. So go over there and give him subscribe and show him some love, man. Big up Fozzy. He's been actually working. It's already in the description. Actually, he's been working real hard recently on the content and the stuff that he's been doing for the summer. So go give him a subscribe. World Cup.
Thank you.
He's off as well, so he's gonna put out a lot of content. So give him a subscription and show him some love. Now, what topic shall we start with? I don't want to start Nunez directly because I want to build myself.
Yeah,
up.
let's build up to that. Yeah,
I'll be honest. I'd rather just rip the band-aid off and get over and done with this. I'm going to be honest, bro.
Ooh.
I don't think many people are going to like my takes on this show, full stop. So it's
okay. 400 people locked in. Let's get the likes up early. 200 likes. And go ahead, Drifty. What do you want to say?
Drifty?
I mean, sorry.
Oh my God.
Because you said I won't like what you say.
Oh my word, bro. We're all the same, Hassam. Is that? Are you gonna call me Matt later as well?
Oh shit! Here we go.
Or am I Montel? Oh
no, it's
my
word! Drifty is the Nunez guy.
And
it's
I'm the one
Drifty's
who
the
says
Nunez
the crazy
guy.
stuff. But I'm so glad this happened on stream because everyone now knows the truth.
Drifty is the Nunez guy. Stop trying to get me cancelled. you
Nah,
fraud.
this is crazy. This is crazy. Guys, you've all seen it in the chat now. So, I mean,
No comment.
Guys, is his mic connected? Or is he speaking through his laptop?
who, me?
Yeah. Your mic
I'm
is not
speaking.
connected.
My mic should be connected. I've just
I
been
think
being
you're speaking
shown.
through your laptop.
Cal, you're fine. He's trying
No,
to.
Sam's
He's
right.
trying to.
He's trying to wind you up, bro. He's
No,
trying-
I'm
No.
not.
Really? It seems alright.
No,
Talk
he's
now.
right. He's right.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah,
See the difference in audio? Yeah, hold that, buddy. Oh, he's
okay,
trying to
okay,
wind
okay.
you up. No, I'm not. You're Scouse and you support England. Disgrace. Disgrace.
Tom, do you, yeah? Tom, you're winning. Well
English
done, Tom.
support.
Well done, bro.
Oh,
Welcome.
Thomas Tuchel, red and white army. Loser. Anyway, yes, go ahead.
Darwin Nunez. It really bothers me sometimes how much we love mediocrity in our fan base. It really bothers me sometimes how we always look for the easy fix or the easy solution to a problem. People will sit there and go, Darwin Nunez is available on a free, it's a no-brainer. I'm sorry. Loris Karius cost us £4 million and we lost the Champions League final because of him. I didn't hear anyone after the cup final go, oh, he's only £4 million. Don't worry about it. No, it was, he just cost us the final. Darwin Nunez has played for Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp, where Prime Salah, Luis Diaz was there, Gakpo, Jota rest his soul, Harvey Elliott, all these players providing him with chances. And he missed time and time and time and time again under a manager who is probably one of the most attacking managers we've ever seen in the Premier League, with a team that created the most chances we've seen from most Premier League teams in history. So now we want to bring him into a team and make him second fiddle to Isak. And everyone will go, oh, but he's a free and he'll cover for Ekitike until Ekitike is back. Plus, Isak's the main guy. Am I not right in saying that most of us believe that Isak will pick up injuries throughout the season? Therefore, the backup striker will have to play a pivotal role certain times. In the same way, some people sit there and go, Mamadashvili is not good enough because Alisson picks up injuries and we need someone better. Darwin Nunez will play a fair amount of games because Isak will either be injured or he'll need to be rested. I've already seen from his time at Liverpool and his time in Saudi Arabia that he's not trustworthy enough. But yet, because he's available on a free, apparently it makes sense. If that's the case, why did no one want Jonathan David last summer? He was available on a free and everyone said, oh, no, he's not good enough. If that's the case, why does no one want Dusan Vlahovic right now? He's available on a free.
His wages are the problem.
So you're telling me we can't negotiate?
I mean, he's left Juventus because he wanted more than 400,000 a week.
Okay, and he's going to come to Liverpool and you think he's going to demand that when no one else is offering him any options?
I'm just saying.
Where else is he going to go apart from Saudi, if that's even if they approach him? And
I'm just explaining why he didn't get the offers that you're on about. It's his wage demands.
Fairs. I'm sitting here saying, I do not hate Nunez. I do not have anything against him personally.
Oh, yeah, sounds like it.
No. And this is what people do. Because I don't sit there and tug away at Nunez. Pause. Apparently,
that is crazy.
I paused it. Apparently, I hate him. I sit there and I watch football with my eyes, and I also read the stats as well. And my eyes do not fail me, and the stats do not fail the situation. Nunez was not good enough for Liverpool while we're at our best and most dangerous. Why is he going to come in and be a revelation for us now? Plus, we're not going to give him a 1-year contract because he's not going to accept that. So let's say we give him a 2-year contract. Let's say he bums his way through the first year and it's not great. Then we're stuck with a player that we're going to have to keep for another year. What sense does that make?
I don't see
it makes zero sense to bring in Darwin Nunez. Yeah. 0 sense.
I can see the appeal behind it.
About what we're doing as a club.
I can see the appeal behind it. It's not a great move, but I can see the appeal behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us the appeal.
It's the idea that you get someone in on for free who, on a baseline level, does a lot of the things that the manager wants from a player. I'm not saying a striker. I'm saying a player. And
What's the baseline level? Sorry to cut you, Tom. What's the baseline level?
Considering what happened last season, a level of quality off the ball work goes a long way with Nunez.
So pressing and running and pressing effectively.
Yes, that's one of them. Regardless of whether you rate him or not, we know I don't really rate him, but I can appreciate that he is a chance magnet in a sense. Stuff does happen when he's on the pitch. Now, more often than not, if it falls to him with the final chance, he's going to cock it up, but chances are created. And last season, a big problem that we had, and me and Hassan have discussed this on streams, it wasn't that we were missing chances last season. It was that we weren't creating them.
Yep.
The gripe with Nunez was always that he'd miss loads of chances. But part of that payoff was the fact that because he was on the pitch and doing what he did, you created so many more. So I understand what you're saying, and there cannot be a world where Darwin Nunez comes in and we are seeing him start more than half the games in the season. It can't happen. But I can see the appeal where you want to go spend big money on your wingers. You want to go spend big money in your midfield. You want to go spend big money at the back. If you want to go spend big money elsewhere, you're going to need to try and get some cheap options to help fill out the squad, because the squad is thin as is, but you're going to need to grab some cheap options that you can trust to a degree.
Yeah.
You know you're probably not going to have to do the adaptation period in the Premier League over. Nunez fits that bill. I don't think it'll happen anywhere closer now.
He never adapted to the Prem.
He played fucking 3 years in the Premier League, and his numbers were always all right. Cal, we're talking about, honest to God, Cal, we're talking about a third choice striker here.
He's not going to be third choice, though, is he?
He's not going to be third choice for 6 months.
Until Ekatike.
You think Ekatike
and Gakpo's there, isn't it? And
November.
Yeah.
I said 6 months. The season starts in August. August to November's 3 months.
You said 6 months. All right, so 6.
I mean 6 months from when the season starts, so February time.
But even when Ekatike is back running on the pitch, he's still not going to be ready to play until next season, probably.
No,
he's going to be here for the whole season.
He probably won't be at his very best. He probably won't be at his very best. I agree.
But I'm not expecting anything out of Ekatike next season at all.
No, because next season, yes, I'm in the same boat. Next season, the impetus is on Alexander Isak.
Can I ask you a question, Tom? If I gave you the choice, 30 mil for Bowen or 3 for Nunez, who you taking?
What, as a striker?
No, as a footballer for Liverpool Football Club, as an attacker. Because I keep on being told Nunez can cover left wing apparently as well. Which is
no, but I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I don't want him on the left wing. For me, Nunez is coming in to be a striker, and that's it.
And back.
So so you asking me that question, I'm going to pick Nunez because I don't want Bowen playing up front. I don't want Bowen.
How old is Bowen, Cal? Was he 30?
29.
Yeah. Okay. 30 million, that's a lot of money for him.
Fozzie, what's your opinion?
Who's got a better goal scoring record in the Prem? Bowen or
I want to go last on this topic. I just want to know what Fozzie thinks, Callum, just so I know which side of the argument they're on.
Yeah, with me, I was with you guys, didn't it? At first, when I heard about Darwin Nunez coming back to Liverpool, he wants to come back to Liverpool. It's all over the social media. What I said was, I don't want him back. You know what I mean? If we're going to pay for him to come back, nah. When I heard he's free, and considering, Cal, what owners we have that, depleted the squad last season, and I don't think we're going to get any forwards in this summer either, why not get someone like him, to help out the squad? Because that's what we need the most, Cal. I mean, we don't have strength in depth. That's what cost us last season. You know what I mean? We got in 7 players and we got rid of a lot of players last season, if you know what I mean.
The manager cost us last season.
But still, like, even the squad wasn't strong enough. There was nothing. Was there anything coming off the bench, Cal, that's scoring goals last season? No. But when he was there the season before, he was coming off the bench and scoring goals, wasn't he? So that's what I look at. Listen, if it's like finance we have to do and pay for the player to buy him off a club, I'm not with that. You know what I mean? But if it's free and he's willing to accept being cover for the other strikers that we have, I'll take that all day long. Carl, let me ask you a question, mate. Say we don't get a striker and he's the only thing available. Would you take it or not?
No.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna
So
take
you'd
this
cut
up
your
a
nose
notch.
off to spite your face.
I'm not cutting.
Yeah. I'm gonna
actually
take this
not-
up a
I'm not-
notch. Cal thinks he's bad. Just give me a second, Cal. Cal thinks he's bad. I'm gonna be even worse than him. First of all, big up to Sheikh Gunnar for the raid. Big up to you guys. There's 800 people locked in. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. I'm so sick and tired of people revising history. He's free. First of all, let's ask ourselves why is the reason he's free? Because he signed for the Manchester City of the Saudi League. For the ones who don't know, Al Hilal is literally the Celtic of the Saudi League. He absolutely sucked for the Celtic of the Saudi League. They signed 38-year-old Karim Benzema, who can barely walk, to replace him because he's that trash. He's free, yes. Free trash is still trash. The problem that people need to understand is Isak is an injury-prone player. This means Nunez will play significant minutes in this team. Number one, Nunez doesn't help Arne Slot's side this season anyway. Even if we had Darwin Nunez, oh wow, he'd press more.
It's a good thing it's not an Arnie Slot team.
No one cares about him. No one cares about him running. Number three, when Isak was available, Ekitike wasn't. When Ekitike was available, Isak wasn't. So Ekitike started anyway, so Nunez wouldn't have gotten the minutes this season. He wouldn't change shit. Number three, he can play left wing. He can play left wing where? In the English Premier League, he can play left wing? No, he can't. Because people spent this whole season moaning about our wingers can't hold the depth and our wingers were running into their fullbacks and they can't dribble. Guess what? Nunez can dribble and he will run into the fullback. Number four, I couldn't wait for us to sell this player. Because this is the weirdest our fan base has ever acted towards a shit player I have seen in my whole life. Pound for pound, given expectations, the worst signing I've seen in my life. Given expectations. Yes, Milan Jovanovic was worse and Konchesky was worse, but guess what? We didn't expect anything of them. And Liverpool were shit at the time anyway. So no one had any expectations. As Callum pointed out correctly and rightfully so, this guy signed for Jurgen Norbert Klopp, who gave Salah his best numbers, Mane his best numbers, Firmino his best numbers, who made Shaqiri look incredible down the right-hand side, who made Divock Origi become a cult hero. He worked with every single forward. We signed Jota, God rest his soul, left wing from Wolves. He took him to Liverpool. Left wing, striker, cooking. The only forward that failed under Jurgen Klopp is this dumbass. Let's bring him back for the vibes. Missing one-on-one is a vibe. Missing chances is a vibe. Missing tap-ins is a vibe. Bruno Fernandes just got the assist record, 21 assists. Salah would have broken the record 3 years ago had this dumbass just took his chances. Darwin Nunez, for the people who you know, because we're signing him. Oh my God, these same people will tell you, Arsenal are trash. Arsenal are undeserved league champions. We can win the league. If we sign Nunez, we can't win the league. Because he's going to play significant minutes. Ekitike is out. Ekitike is out. Ekitike is out until February. People need to understand this injury is a really bad injury. Horrible injury, by the way. So even him coming back in January, late January or early February, it's going to take him at least a month to adapt. We're only going to see Ekitike probably in the last 3 months of the season. So this means I'm relying on Alexander Isak.
And Gakpo.
Which means Alexander Isak is going to miss games. Which means Darwin Nunez is going to start games up top for us. Wirtz will unlock him. Habibi, Prime Salah did not unlock him. No one unlocked him. McAllister with legs didn't unlock him. Szoboszlai didn't unlock him. Diaz didn't unlock him. Jota didn't unlock him. Gakpo didn't unlock him. You cannot unlock trash. Trent didn't unlock him. Robertson didn't unlock him. No one unlocked him. You can't unlock garbage. You can't. Okay? This is the reality. Forget the fact that he's free. You want someone for free? I would rather trust the minutes for a youngster like a Jadon Dance or a Will Wright, who's also there on a free, who's also on low wages, because guess what? They have potential. And maybe one day, maybe, just maybe one day, they can become something. Maybe if we trusted Will Wright with the minutes this season, maybe he can become a player. Maybe if we trust Will Wright this season, he can score 12, 13 goals and we can use him for something. What I don't want is to bring back the same ex that cheated on us. Because she's there for free. Why is she there for free? Because she's a whore. That's why she's there for free. Because no one wants her. How do you fail at the Celtic of the Saudi League? Fozzy, you lived in Saudi Arabia. You know what Al Hilal is, bro. Yeah. They have the best players. They win the league season in, season out. Season in, season out. They win the league. I'm seeing so many people revise history, bro. 27 big chances missed in a Premier League season. 27 big chances missed in a Premier League season, and we're gonna act like this is normal. Bringing up his GA and his chances created. Oh wow, he passed it 3 yards to Salah, and Salah banged it top bins. He gets an assist. Fuck off. He's shit. This for me would, if we signed Darwin Nunez, we would show the whole planet we are not a serious football club. We're not serious. You made me get used to the luxury last season, and we signed Verts, Isak, Ekitike. You gave me a taste of the luxurious life, and now you want me to ride a bicycle again. Here we go again. Go ride the bicycle.
Yeah, but
I don't think
you're going.
I think you
you're
guys are
going at
missing
it.
the point.
You'll go and get it with the wrong mindset.
Yeah,
Free. Will Wright is free.
No.
Jaden Dance is free. Give them the minutes.
Jaden Dands hasn't been fit for over 18
He's
months.
always injured, man.
Jaden Dands isn't fit. Jaden
Nunez
Dands
has been shit for 4 years.
He hasn't.
Fit for
Jaden
18
Dance-
months or shit for 4 years.
I would rather be available than not available. There's no point in having and going. I'm
Wow.
going to turn him down because
Available
I've got this
crap.
guy who isn't fit. Because I've got no option. You're looking at Nunez in the wrong way. Everything you said about what he was at Liverpool, yes, 100%.
Yeah, I agree with it. Yeah.
You were looking at Nunez then through the lens of that is our club record signing. He is shit. I am now. If he comes in now, I understand what he was in the past. I am looking at him as an emergency option for 2 years.
What about Ivan Toney, Tom?
If Ivan Toney was available for a free on
No,
the
but
same,
He's
Alright.
available.
No, all right. Let's say, for example, Ivan Toney would cost 15
And he
mil.
won't cost money anyway. 10 million? What's he going to
No,
cost?
let's say it's 15 mil. Would you rather 15 mil for Ivan Toney or Nunez on a free?
see, that's more of an argument. That's more of an
What's
argument.
the argument?
No, because
What's the argument? Your argument is he's available for a free. You provided nothing football related. Vlahovic is available
I spoke
for a
to
free.
no because you ignored what
Vlahovic
I
is
said.
available for
You-
free.
you-
No.
Vlahovic,
I'm not-
if you talk
right.
about shit, Vlahovic is shit. Vlahovic is just a shit.
So you
can
wouldn't
talk
take
about shit,
Vlahovic
you
on
can
a free, but you would take Nunez for free.
Yes, because Nunez has played in the fucking league before.
Wow. He's played
Tom,
in the league before.
Tom.
Wow.
Jonathan David had good numbers before he moved to
Yeah.
Juventus, right? And you categorically said, I do not want Jonathan
Yeah,
David
didn't
on a
want-
free.
Mhm.
We've already seen Nunez in the league
Yes,
and not do well in the league at our club. When, as I've said, as Sam said, played with players who were setting him up for fun.
Prime
What makes
Liverpool.
what makes you
Prime
believe
Liverpool.
after a year in Saudi where again he
Mhm.
didn't do well, then come back to Liverpool, things are going to change.
I'm not expecting things to change
So why are we going to get him then, Tom?
He's
If
gonna
we've
get
already seen him?
significant minutes,
because I
Tom.
need to fill out the fucking squad, and I have
that's-
so many
so
other
that's-
propositions.
So that's what I'm
that
saying,
I
Tom.
can't
So
justify.
why is there an argument when I say Ivan Toney for 15 mil then?
Because
The thing with Ivan Toney-
where have you read that
Yeah.
Ivan Tony's going to be 15 mil?
No, but I'm
He's
just
giving you an
putting a
example,
scenario
right?
out.
Yeah.
No, because if you're telling me Ivan Toney is 15 mil, then yeah, 100% I'm going for that. Because he's better than Nunez. But the idea that Ivan Toney is going to be 15 mil, I don't think is true.
But that's
I'm
his
going
price,
for the
though,
fact-
Tom. That's
Wait,
his price.
I haven't read anything about that, so I can't.
Bro, Al
you-
Ahly is not going to sell him for that much money. He's old as well.
Yeah, he's 30 years old, Ivan Toney.
Yeah,
But the
he's
thing-
30.
but
No,
the thing
he's
is,
even old.
Sam-
So ain't he like
wasn't he just the
32?
top scorer last season?
yeah,
I'm going to check it now.
I
I
think
think
he
he's older. I think he's even like 32, bro.
He's
No,
30
he's
years old.
30.
He's 30.
He's 30. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's okay.
yeah.
Fair enough. He's 30, bro. He's not going to be expensive at all.
I can't
Tom.
imagine Ivan Toney coming to Liverpool and sitting on the bench. You know what I mean? That's the difference between him and Darwin Nunez. Darwin Nunez at least will sit on the bench and come off the bench when we need him the most. That's how I see it. Ivan Toney is too much of a better player to be on the bench for majority of the season. That's why I put them in a
But
different way.
that's a problem I want to have.
But also, Fozzie, if we believe that,
Because-
Isak
But you've got
contributed
Isak who's
to
going to
that-
be starting every single time. I don't think
No,
Ivan
Isak
Toney wants to
should
sit on the bench.
start, but he's
No,
back
but
from
Isak
injury, so we
shouldn't
need
start
someone who
every
can come in
But
and
the
rest
difference
Isak
with
for him.
Ivan Toney and Nunez is willing to sit on the bench and come off and be an impact player.
And
And
that's
we
the
don't- we
problem.
don't-
His
we don't
shit
know that,
mentality.
we don't actually know that either, though, Fozzie. He did that, but we don't actually know he wants to do that.
why would he want to come back then? Because he knows there's strikers already here that's way ahead of him. Of course, he wants to come back because of the environment he was at Liverpool. Before he left, what was he doing? He was on the bench. So he's just going to go back to the same position as he was before. As I said, Ivan Toney, I don't think he's that type of player anyway that will sit throughout the season on the bench. I think Darwin Nunez is a better option because he will sit on the bench majority of the season and he will come off the bench to cause impact every single time he comes on. Okay, he might miss a lot of chances, but at least he will help out the team some way somehow to create chances as well. But I think we're overthinking things with Darwin Nunez. We're going through the mindset of Darwin Nunez that was there before we bought for 85 million.
This isn't the Nunez that was
That's not that Nunez. We're not going with that.
I'm bringing someone in as emergency cover. No, but because that's how you're going through the lens of judging him.
No, I'm not. I never mentioned the price tag. You're the one that's been bringing up money. I brought football-related arguments. I didn't bring up the price tag. I didn't, Tom. You can lean back all you want, but I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth.
Bullshit, though, because every single time you judge Nunez, when he was here, it was through the lens of what he was.
Yeah.
You go on about people rewriting the history of Nunez. You're doing it now if you say I never brought up his price tag.
No, in the past I have. I'm saying in today's stream
so this is what I'm doing now. Bringing him in now, I'm bringing in someone on a free who was in the past.
Bullshit.
Okay, and now there we go. I'm saying we're bringing someone in on a free. In my eyes, we're bringing someone in on a free who in the past has played in the Premier League, has been, for lack of a better term, a chance magnet, has really good off the ball qualities as we move to a system that A, requires depth and B, requires quality off the ball. And I'm getting that in for free. And he is going to be, when everyone is fit and said and done, because this season he might have to play a bigger role. The season after, if he signs a 2-year contract, I'm looking at a third choice striker who can give me all that. That isn't the worst thing in the world. When I'm saying I have to go and buy 5 starters, I need to go buy 5 starters. How much a starting quality player is going to cost Liverpool football?
And I don't think they're going to buy a striker this summer either.
But we're talking 80 million plus.
Okay, can I ask you a question now? That's football related.
Yeah.
Is Alexander Isak injury prone?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he is.
So do you expect if we sign Darwin Nunez that he's going to play significant minutes?
I expect him to play around 1,000, 2,000 minutes.
That's already 1,000 many minutes. So it's significant minutes. So if Darwin Nunez plays 1,000 minutes, what makes you think, from a football perspective, he won't cost us again? So we signed Diomande, we signed whichever wingers, we get 2 wingers, we're playing beautiful football, and he's missing chances again. What's the point?
Well, he's not the only player on the pitch, is it? There's other players going to.
I'm going to ask you another question. Do you rate Iraola?
Yeah, I rate Iraola.
I rate Iraola highly as well. Could he fix Evanilson?
I mean, he got Evan Nielsen to perform the role he needed him to perform.
Yeah, how many goals did Evanilson score? 6 goals in the Premier League.
He got 6 goals this season and 15.
So he couldn't fix Evanilson.
Well, no, because he got 14 the year before.
Do you want to know why? Because you can't fix trash.
Okay, so again, where are we asking? I'm not signing him. I'm not signing him on the basis that Andoni Iraola is here to fix him, because I'm not signing Nunez at any point with the capacity that we're going to fix him. We are signing him to solve a problem that we have in the squad, which is we lack depth. I'm getting a free option for depth who can do a job. Do I have to like it? No, I don't have to like it. But
I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question. Explain to me why Nunez is a better option than Will Wright. Tell me. Legit question.
So much more experience. Will Wright has never actually played senior football. So your solution...
Jaden Dance, whichever youngster you want. No?
Jaden Dance is not fit. Jaden Dance has not been fit for 18 months.
Yeah, but he will be fit, obviously, now.
No. On what basis? He hasn't been fit for 18 months.
He has to prove it. He has to prove it.
He hasn't been fit for 18 months. There's nothing to say Jaden Dance will be... I think he's...
Tell me why, using your logic, like the whole free thing, why Nunez is better than Will Wright?
Because Nunez is a more mature footballer. He's got more experience. He's played in the league before, and regardless of what you think or not about Nunez, the numbers behind him are always there. The man got, I think it ended up being close to 40 Premier League goals. Will Wright has in 3 seasons
playing for an attacking Liverpool side.
Yeah. Will Wright,
one who challenged and the other.
You
can't really say the last season. You can't really say.
By the way, he never got 40 Premier League goals. Stop lying.
Sorry, 40 goals in total. Sorry,
in total,
40 goals in total. 40 goals in total. Will Wright hasn't even played 40 senior minutes. So if your solution, if we're talking about the fact that Alexander Isak's going to be injury prone next season, and your solution is to throw in a 17-year-old who's never played a single senior minute and have him starting games over a guy who, regardless of what you think about his quality, has proven before that he can be a striker, he can be a squad striker in a team that goes to win a league title. That's crazy to me. I think Will Wright's got loads of potential.
Sorry, Hassan,
You're not throwing Will Wright in to
He
start
played
Premier
the
League
least
games.
minutes out of any of the forwards when we won.
Can I ask 3 questions, Tom? 3 questions.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to trip you up here. You said about Will Wright, and I'm not saying you're wrong, by the way. Everything you just said logically makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the case, why were you so on board with Rio being the backup last summer then, when he hadn't played any senior minutes or senior football?
Because from what I've seen, what I was seeing of Rio in pre-season gave me untold confidence, and Will Wright could do the same this summer.
Okay, so that's cool. We'll leave that one there then. We'll leave
Will
that
Wright
one
could
there.
do, but do I think he's going to, based on everything? Because you were seeing this from Rio in the academy as well. Will Wright, I haven't necessarily seen it from him in the academy.
Well, he's been injured a little bit this season as well. But,
So again,
but
we're talking about the gamble it was.
Salford
Talking
was
about the
doing
gamble
his
it was.
thing, and then since he's been back at the academy, since he's come back fit, he's actually been scoring goals as well.
Mm-hmm. So, but it's not that he's not having the impact that Rio was having at that level, in my eyes. Anyway, you could tell with Rio from the moment he stepped in, he was going to be a star.
Second question: apart from playing in the Premier League,
Yeah,
you say that Vlahovic is crap, but Nunez is better. I think Vlahovic is a better finisher and a better striker than Nunez. I think Nunez is more athletic, but I think everything else.
I'll be honest. I think Vlahovic can have the finishing, even though it's not it's not too far away. Because Vlahovic, if you're talking about big chances missed, Vlahovic loves a big chance missed. But I look at Nunez and I'd say that for what the Premier League is now, I'd say he's a better fit. And I've seen, regardless of what he was in front of goal, which is a problem, I'm never taking away the fact that he missed chances. Nunez had good link-up play. He had good hold-up play. He did bring others into the game.
Good hold-up play.
You can sit there and say all this. How did he get so many? How did he create so many chances if he didn't have elements to his game like that worked? I'm not saying he was a world beater, but it's not a coincidence.
He didn't.
He passed the ball 3 yards for Salah.
No, I'm not even going to do the whole. He just passed the ball 3
Erling
yards.
Haaland had
hold
more
up play.
assists than
Nah.
He better creator.
It wasn't his hold up play. And then
Hold up
also,
play now.
one last question, more so for Tom and Fozzie. Let's say Mamardashvili does want to go. There were rumors earlier in the summer that Mamardashvili wanted to go, right? So let's say Mamardashvili left.
Yeah.
Let's say Andre Onana was available on a free. Would you guys bring him in as
No.
backup for Alisson?
No.
Why not?
But everything you just said
Hold
applied.
on. Hassan,
It's nowhere near the same.
So Onana's prem proven.
Mhm.
He's an experienced player.
Yeah.
Has played at the highest level, but
Mhm.
makes a ton of mistakes for a goalkeeper.
Mhm.
What's the difference between him and Darwin?
Play for Man United?
Okay, so that's the only difference. So
No,
you're
I
using
know-
the cop-out.
No,
You're using
no,
the
and,
cop-out argument.
and also the role is different.
It's two different
So,
positions, isn't it, man? Come on.
The role
No,
is different.
but the same can be said. Alisson's one of the best in the world, but he's injury
But
prone.
the
so
thing is with
backup goalkeeper
Darwin,
gonna play a lot.
Darwin
Isak's one of the best in the world. Gonna play,
Yeah.
gonna have injuries, so the backup striker's gonna play a lot.
Yeah.
If Onana wouldn't be deemed good enough to be a backup, even if we got him on
Cal,
a free,
you know
because
with,
we know he makes
with
mistakes,
Darwin
why should
Nunez, Cal, you know with Darwin Nunez, the first 2 seasons, I agree with you. He wasn't good enough when he was playing in a consistent basis. But what I saw of him coming off the bench in his last season, that's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I want. I don't want a guy that's going to be starting every game. And the comparisons with Onana and him is different, bro. Because, Darwin at least won a league title and he contributed on the league win as well. So you can't say he hasn't. He has put goals in there to contribute on the league wins. You know what I mean?
Even though he's available,
Onana is just a mistake. That's what he is from day one. He should never be a
Really?
goalkeeper.
And Nunez isn't a mistake.
Fozzie, how many times did
He's won
Darwin
the Premier
actually
League,
come off
bro.
the bench last season
It's
to
a
score
biggest
goals?
mistake.
So again, Cal?
How many times did Darwin actually come off the bench in his last season at Liverpool to score goals?
I don't know exactly. I don't know how many times. You
He
could tell me.
had Brentford, didn't he?
Yeah.
So it's one
what
game.
No, that was just off the top
That's
of
the
my head.
only.
And
the
I
top
remember
one.
his assist when he came off the bench against PSG.
Arsenal.
for
I think
Harvey
he did something with Arsenal as well, did he?
No, he started
He
that game,
started
yeah.
that game.
Yeah. So
He got an assist against Fulham off the bench as well.
Wow.
So we talk about 4 GA off the bench
Yeah.
over the course of a season.
well, listen, we don't know the complete season, do we? Because we're not looking at every game. So we
No,
only know the
I'm,
games.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
I'm looking at every game. It was 4.
Yeah. Is that the 4? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
from the bench.
I'd
Not
rather
in
bring
total
back
from the
Arne
bench.
Slot than bring back Darwin Nunez.
So Nunez got 14 GA last season, and 3 of it was when he was coming off the bench.
It would have been 4.
Four.
Yeah.
I forgot PSG. 4. So 10. He got 10 GA when he started. He played. So he got 14 GA in 2,000 minutes last season.
That season
So
he was at Liverpool, talking about, yeah.
Yeah, last season he was at Liverpool.
So once again, just to reiterate my point, if we don't believe he's someone that should be starting games, but someone that should be on the bench or deputizing Isak, and we saw in that season that when he came off the bench, he got 4 GA. What makes us think he's going to contribute anywhere to what we need him to contribute now? Without a prime Salah, we don't know who we're getting on the wings, but without a prime Salah, no Diaz here.
I mean,
no
I'm sorry, Kat. I would take my third choice striker having 14 GA in 2,000
You keep
minutes.
on saying he's third choice. He's not going to be third
He
choice.
said,
He's
fine.
not
He
gonna
said,
be
he
third
said
choice.
he's the
That's
back.
the problem.
He's the backup for 6 months, 7 months.
Again,
Hang on, Tom. What about if Gakpo stays and plays up front as well?
That could also happen.
Yeah, if he stays,
I'd
that
rather
could be ahead of
play
it.
up top than
Yeah,
Nunez.
that could be a possibility, though, Hussam.
Everyone says they'd rather Gakpo stay and play up front until they have to watch Gakpo up front.
No, I agree with that. But that's my point. I'd rather sell Gakpo and just not bring in Nunez and go and get someone else.
But it's harder to sell that to a player then, isn't it? To be fair, you're different because you want a winger who can play up front, don't you?
Yeah,
I don't think that I don't see the point in that. I want strikers who are strikers.
No, that's fair enough. But I'm saying, but we also can't be picky with everything, can we? Because we're not in a position to be picky with everything. Hence why, if we can't get Ivan Toney, then go and get me a striker who is not third choice. You can't be third choice when the striker who's meant to be first choice is not deemed to be as available as we'd want him to be. In the same way, Freddie Woodman is a third choice goalkeeper. I don't know the third choice goalkeepers of many other teams. I know ours, and I've seen ours play because Alisson got injured and then Mamadashvili got injured.
See, but the
thing with playing, I'm not shitting myself. I'm okay with it.
The difference between me with me, guys, like, as I said, if there's no striker coming in and he's the option, I'll take that. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? Because I don't see us this season going for attackers again as we did last season.
Is, Fozzy, you're taking trash.
It's better than nothing, Sam.
Evan Nilsson just played under Iraola. He scored 6 Premier League goals in 36 games. And he played for a very offensive side.
He might not get the goals. He might not get the goals that Hussam. He might not get the goals that you want, but he does cause problems. That's the difference. We need someone in
how
behind.
How many players on the planet can cause problems, Fozzy? Wallahi, that's such a low bar, akhi.
No,
how many players can we get that causes problems? Let's be honest.
What, for free? There ain't that many left.
Yes.
There ain't that
how
many
many players do you think? Yeah, Habibi, even for 1 million, even for 500 grand, I can find you a fast Jordanian striker that runs and presses. Adi, yani.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's been here before and he's done it before. That's the difference.
We're saying is football reasons. We're saying he runs around, he presses. How many strikers I can find like this? Millions.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's been here before, though, Hussam, and you know, like he's a Premier League proven player. That's the difference between those other players you're trying to bring up. You talked about Vlahovic. Is Vlahovic going to be that type of player that's going to sit on the bench throughout the season? I don't think.
I don't want Vlahovic.
So but I'm saying that that's the examples you're using. You're using sometimes.
Would you, if I said to you, Fozzy, we got Diomande, would you be happy if we signed Harry Wilson as the backup right winger?
Yeah, of course I would. Yeah.
Tom, would you?
No, because they're two different players.
It's not too bad. I don't think he's the kind of winger that we need, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. He's homegrown as well, so he fits a quota.
I just think
all it's gonna take, Callum.
I think we're always gonna disagree with the Darwin one. Yeah, I don't think he'll be here anyway. I don't think he's gonna come back.
He comes back, Callum. I promise you, all it's gonna take is the first 3 games for him to miss like 4 sitters in 3 games. And then Fozzy and Tom and everyone be crashing out and telling us how shit he is, which we knew anyway.
Listen, I watched the whole season of non-existent football. You know what I mean? Come on, man. At least I need some action
stuff as well. Just because a player plays in the Premier League doesn't make them prem proven.
He's been there for 3 years, bro. I mean, so
that doesn't mean he's proven though. Chiesa's been there 2 years. Would anyone say
he hasn't played that all though? He hasn't played.
No, but that's my point. He's been here for 2 years. I wouldn't say he's prem proven.
I mean,
so what do you take as prem proven then, Kyle?
A player that comes here and actually does well in the Premier League.
Yeah, like does decently at least.
Like does well in the Premier League. Luis Diaz,
a person that's been here for 3 years and played majority of it, it's not a Premier League proven. You take it like
no.
The year he played the least is the year we won the league. That tells you all you need to know.
Is it the year he played the least? Did he not play less than his first season? Oh no, you're right.
Tom,
It was by
stop
300 minutes. No, it was close. It was close. It was 300 minutes.
Arne Slot would rather play Luis Diaz as a false 9 than play Nunez up top. Allow
Okay,
it.
we take this at half and half. Yeah, half is no, half is yes. It's all right, man. It is what it is.
My thing is, it's a free.
I'm never gonna forgive you for today, just so you know. I'm actually never gonna forgive you.
I'm
Never gonna forgive you because I know you. You're a flip flop. You're a flip flop bum. And on the football terrace first match reaction, as soon as he misses 3 1-on-1s, you're gonna come here and pretend that you said he's shit all along. I know how you act. Yeah, no. You didn't even like Nunez when he was here.
No,
You weren't even a Nunez guy when he was here to begin with.
I know, because back then I was judging him as the club's record signing.
Even the chat are confused.
As the club's record signing through the lens of an £85 million transfer fee, no, he was far from good.
Tom, can I ask you a question? Because I think that's a cop out, personally.
It's a cop out.
No, hear me out. If Nunez cost 10 million and played them out and had the same Liverpool career, would you sit there and consider him a good signing or a bad signing?
I'd say he's close. I'd say he's a lot closer to being a good signing. Yeah.
Do you think Loris Karius was a good signing for Liverpool?
No.
He cost 4 million.
Yes, and Loris Karius wasn't good at any point.
Yes, he was. There was a period where he was actually good.
Oh, when? Are we talking about the running of the 17-18 season when in the semi-finals of Roma?
No, he had a bad game. No, he had a bad game that day, but he was good for a
he had a bad game in both of them.
So what period? How long was
Loris Karius was never good.
Karius was never good, Kyle, man.
He was Darwin.
I mean, with all due respect, Darwin.
Karius was actually better than Darwin, bro.
No, he wasn't. No, he
Yes,
wasn't.
he was. He had, bro,
God.
don't change history. Leading up to the Champions League final, he wasn't even bad. He had good moments for us.
Hussam,
the Champions League final is the reason why everyone changed their mind.
Tell me the good moments Loris Karius had for us before the Champions League final.
Loris Karius was a decent goalkeeper before the
Tell
Champions
me,
League final.
you said Loris Karius had good moments. Tell me the good moments.
Saved a penalty from Harry Kane.
Saved the penalty from Harry Kane
where we got
against
robbed
Spurs.
in that game.
Yeah,
had a few other good performances that season. Yes,
like what? Because this is the thing with Karius. No, because this is the thing with Karius. We do the
games
business
was all right,
with
actually.
You
Karius.
literally asked me to name you one. Like,
most of the
games
No.
rubbish.
You name me a penalty save which he gave away. He saved a penalty that he gave away. Would you say Mamardashvili had a good game? Would you say Mamardashvili had a good moment this season?
You know, Kane was offside in that game, so it shouldn't even have been a penalty. And he dived. If you want to do the memory,
he gave the penalty away. He gave the penalty away.
Kane dived. It shouldn't have been a penalty. And he saved the penalty
away. He also went on to concede one, but he gave away the penalty,
which shouldn't have been a penalty either. What are we doing here? So it is Karius' fault.
You're sitting there trying to market this is his best moment. His best moment was saving a penalty that he gave away.
I'm trying to prove the point. You keep on harping about Nunez's price tag. I sat there and said Karius cost 4 million, and
and Karius was never good,
and was seen as one of the worst goalkeepers in Liverpool's
You're asking me. I never once saw Karius as a good goalie.
Cost doesn't matter when the player's crap.
But no, because you're then doing it against Nunez.
It emphasizes it. Don't get me wrong, it does emphasize it. But not once have I mentioned his price tag. Not once has Hussam mentioned his price tag. And I've barely seen his price tag mentioned in the comment section.
You're the ones that brought up. You and Fozzy used
you
the
mentioned it.
Not me.
I don't care how much a player costs. I don't care. I care what a player does when he's wearing a Liverpool shirt.
So
and Darwin Nunez wasn't good enough at Liverpool. Then moved to Al Hilal, wasn't good enough there, but because he costs nothing now, all of a sudden he's the guy. Make it make sense.
Fenerbahce didn't want him. Turkish league team
make it make sense.
Fenerbahce didn't want him. Imagine. Do you know how shit you have to be for Turkish league to not want you? That's even worse than Saudi league, by the way.
No, but it's alarming when you guys are saying like, I'd rather have no striker than him on the bench. You know, I mean, that's.
I'd rather have a youngster. Trust a youngster with minutes than trust him. I already know he's trash.
That's bad.
I mean,
that's the truth. At least youngsters have
We
potential.
tried.
and
They
could
keep
be
getting
awesome.
injured, Hussam. They keep getting injured, man. We tried with Dans.
We
They
can
keep
play
getting
Will
injured.
Wright. We can play Jaden Dance. We can
no,
play
no,
Gakpo
no, but
up top.
hold on. So
We
so
can
let's-
play keep
so-
Chiesa
so-
and play him up top,
so-
and that's better.
So let's look at it a different way, Hassan. Look at the system that we're going into. It's very high intensity, very high octane, a lot, and the strikers lead that press a lot. If you look at the work Evan Nielsen does, regardless of how shit he is, whatever, the work Evan Nielsen does off the ball is ridiculous. He's the one leading the press all the way through. Now, I think Will Wright has a lot of potential. I think Jaden Dans has a lot of potential.
Me too.
Now, what's the one thing that Arnie Slot did right this year for the most part?
Nothing.
He managed Rio and Gamo's minutes properly to make sure that we didn't burn him out in the way we burnt out by Shatic. Now, you want to go and give... If you're going to sit there and say Nunez is going to have to play too many minutes this season because of Isak's injury proneness, Jaden Dans hasn't been fit for 18 months. His leg will fall off if we then sit there and go, listen, Jaden, you're now starting up front in the Premier League and you've got to do all this pressing. Will Wright, you run the real risk of that happening again with Will Wright.
Why can't we get a winger that can play up top, Tom?
Like who, Bowen?
Yes, I'd rather Bowen than Darwin Nunez.
I'd rather Bowen than Nunez, of course.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think everybody is.
Sure.
And he's really cheap.
My point, he's not going to be 30 mil probably. He'll be closer to 50. The problem I've got with it is we have...
No, he wouldn't.
What do you mean he won't be? He's their best
He
fucking
won't be
player.
50 million.
He's their best player and he's got no release clause. The only one who'll go for more than is Fernandes.
Oh, he ain't going for 50 mil, bro.
He ain't gonna go for 50
Sure.
million.
In a world where Anthony Gordon's gone for 70, West Ham aren't going to ask for 50 for the guy who got 21 GA last
Newcastle
season.
didn't get relegated. And he's 29. Come on. He's not going to go for this. He's not going to go for...
You're telling me
20
West Ham
million
won't be
this
asking... Okay, he won't go for 50, but he won't go for 30. So should we sit
Okay,
in the
let's
middle
meet
ground
in
and
the
say
middle.
40?
Even at 40, Tom, I'm
Mhm.
still taking...
So I'm look. My
Owen
point, Cal,
over.
is I'm looking at just
Crazy
starting
money.
level in this team right now. I need a starting right winger. I need a starting left winger. I need a starting midfielder. I need a starting right back. And there's a fair argument to be made. I need a starting centre back. You could say Jacquet. I've not watched him enough. It's a big risk to be putting a 20-year-old.
We
in
won't
the
get a
starting
starting right back or a start. It'll be a starting right back or a starting centre back. It won't be.
No, we're not
It's
gonna
not likely to be. It won't be both.
I think you've got more of a chance with the right back. I certainly think you've got more of a chance with the starting right back coming in because of the Bradley injury.
They might get a
because of
utility
Frimpong's
player.
fitness.
They might get a utility player that could play right across.
No, I think that right back is the most real. I think that one could really happen because Bradley's injury is really serious and no one really knows when he'll be back. Frimpong isn't fit enough and isn't good enough, and he's used further forwards more often than not. You can't just.
I think
can't
Tom.
have
I
that
think
start stop being utility man.
we're prejudging Frimpong too quickly.
Frimpong's not a
Yeah,
fullback.
you can't.
He's
You
not a
can't.
fullback.
No. But Tom. Like you can't really judge players on last season. Mate. I don't. I'm not like that. Since that coach, that damage that he's done, I'm not going to judge players.
Fuzzy,
on
I
things like
had
that.
this problem when he joined though. He's not a fullback. He excelled.
We don't know what he's going to be.
I know what he is.
Raiola.
Fuzzy, regardless of what you think of these players last season, how much you're going to judge them. I know what I watched last season. Knowing what I watched from Jeremy Frimpong, I can say with confidence, I don't believe he's good enough to be a top-level Premier League fullback. A wing-back, 100%. A fullback, no. He excelled in a specific role, under one manager, in a specific system. We don't have any of that. The job of a fullback, I don't think he's physically strong enough or defensively good enough to be a fullback in this day and age. Now, I might be wrong, but the other problem you've got with that...
You know, this is what I'm saying, Tom. Like, the
other problem you've got
the
with that is his
problem with us, Tom, is that we judge players too quickly. I mean, and we don't know if he could play a fullback because he hasn't had a consistent run as a fullback. It depends how the coach uses him as a fullback. You're looking from a strength side of the game. I look from it like what abilities he can use as a fullback. Kyle Walker wasn't the best defender in the world when he used to play for Tottenham or Villa before that. Let me finish. Like, he wasn't like all that at Tottenham. Like, let me just put it that way. As defensively, in a way, and Aston Villa before that, they put him in a position at Man City which complemented his pace. Hence why he's saved a lot of goals going in for Man City, which is like tracking back and making sure the ball don't go behind and less trouble for Edison. As soon as Kyle Walker came off that kind of track which is covering for the centre backs, obviously with his pace. What happened to Man City? Edison got exposed, and Edison wasn't the same goalkeeper anymore. So you could use a fullback in a certain way that could complement his ability as a player. You're looking at it from a point of view.
I think you're doing a disservice to Kyle Walker play centre back.
I watched him since day one. I know how bad of a defender he was. Then became a better defender eventually because of his pace, the way they used it. So if you look at Frimpong, you might say last season he wasn't great, and you watched him with Alonso at Leverkusen, but Iriola might use him in a different way to his strengths that could make the team better. I don't think you look at it from that point of view, Tom. You judge players too quickly from what I can see when you talk about players. I take my time with players, then I judge them after. It's like for Verts. Everybody's saying he's shit. But next season he could be brilliant because he's got used to the Premier League last season.
I've not said he's
you know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to give you. I'm giving you an example.
Fozzie, you brought up Kyle Walker there. Kyle Walker is the antithesis of Frimpong. Where Frimpong is quick but weak, Kyle Walker was quick and strong. I don't inherently disagree that Kyle Walker wasn't a great defender.
He learned about. I'm saying with experience, people can get better. You know what I mean? That's what I say. They could change. They will know. Like in a fullback terms.
But Jeremy Frimpong,
growing up,
he's not going to get the physicality for it.
Tom, let me say. Growing up, Tom, there was fullbacks like Frimpong. There was. But they were great, like Lee Dixon's and all that stuff. They were short, they were slight, but eventually they grew into the position. That's what I'm trying to tell you with Frimpong. He can grow into that position to be a fullback that Areola wants him to be eventually. But you're just talking about strength and all that stuff. I'm looking at it from the overall point of view. He can develop into a defender that can complement the team. That's how I see it, bro. With experience. I looked at Frimpong last season. It was a stop start. Sometimes play good, sometimes play bad. It just didn't have that consistent run.
I don't think Frimpong is as bad as people make out.
Yeah, I think people need to come down.
The problem is because of Bradley's injury. No, the only problem is because of Bradley's injury. We probably do need another fullback. That's it. But as
Frimpong, I agree.
Yeah, I don't think he's that bad. Anyway, we'll get to speaking about the wingers and our links as well. Thank God. I just want to say before I read the super chats, I'm really disappointed in Fozzie. Tom, I have low expectations of you, but even then, you somehow destroyed my low expectations of you.
I'd rather have a player on the bench than nothing. I don't know what you guys want from me, man. You know what I mean? Come on.
I have high standards for you, brother. I have high standards for you. You cannot want free trash.
Well, look at Cal, for example. Look at Cal, for example. This cow here is that he wanted Gerald as the head coach? What do you call it? A caretaker coach or something. He said, you know what I mean? Gerald that nobody wants outside Liverpool. He wanted him as the interim coach, but he doesn't want to give Darwin Nunez a chance. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Because I've seen Nunez and I know what it brings.
I'm trolling, bro. I'm trolling.
I'm disappointed in you, Fozzie.
I'm trolling, bro.
No, I'm disappointed, Fozzie, because I know you know ball. I know.
Yeah,
I don't know ball. I don't know ball, man. I don't know.
Have you got JJ Kocher in your background, bro? You know ball.
Yeah, you know ball.
You know ball.
I watch these players. That's why, man. That's all.
Yeah, but Tom Little never did. That's why I expect him to be dumb sometimes. It's okay. It happens. Anyway, guys, I want a Liverpool fan to win a giveaway, you guys. Listen to the conditions, which are all free. First of all, we have 1.5k people here. Big up to my guy George, and big up to Shane for the raid earlier. Guys, make sure guys are liking the video. This is what I want from you for us to do a giveaway live on the stream. I'm currently at 3,480 Instagram followers. I'm 20 followers away from 3.5k. Okay?
Oh,
so
shit,
20 Instagram followers. Big up, Habibi.
It's not the same one anymore, Sam, is it? It's not
Say
the
it
old
again?
one. It's not the old account, is it? It's the new account.
The link is in the pinned comment.
Okay,
See, so I'm making it easier for you guys. Just go to the pinned comment, follow me on Instagram. I'm 20 followers away. And let's just get this video to 500 likes. We're currently on 300 likes. If we get to 500 likes and 3.5k Instagram followers, we're going to do a giveaway live on the stream. I want a Liverpool fan to win the giveaway as well. You get me? Because yesterday another Arsenal fan won the giveaway. So like, subscribe, and let's go. 500 likes and 3.5k followers on Instagram. I'm just 20 followers away. All free. And then we're gonna get you guys a free shirt. Big up to Chiesa, who says you don't want Nunez back because you're scared of winning. This is when Callum was speaking.
Oh damn, that's harsh.
No,
Cal, that's
he's
you.
Right. He's right. No, he's right. I don't want to win.
Big up to MK Mas, who says people worried about Iraola being sacked at AEK. I'm Cypriot, and Cypriots have a bad habit of sacking any manager of the first in the league. He got AEK into, I think that means Europa League for the second time ever. Also, it was his first job. Calm.
Managers can improve. You know what I mean? So I don't know what they're talking about there. He started at that stage of his career. That was a start. So eventually he improved. He got better as a manager. Yeah, so that can happen. But like Sam said, he has got them into European Cups. So it is what it is.
Big up to everyone who's followed me. We're now 12 followers away. See how easy that was? It's free. Link in the pinned comment. I agree with you on Iraola. I think he should be given time. And look, managers in the Greek league, Cypriot league, that region of the world, they get sacked for anything, bro.
There you go.
It's the sacking culture is insane. And like,
well, we got one at Nottingham Forest, right? That does that every
Marinakis. Yeah. I was about to use him as an example as well. You know, Fozzy, big up. By the way, Mateta is free. Why not get him? Is Mateta free?
Is he?
No, I don't think he's
is.
free. I think he's got 1 year
him.
left. I think
I'll
he's got a
take
year
that.
left.
Yeah, I'll take Mateta. Physically good.
Yeah, 2027. It's not 2020.
Yeah,
He's got 1 more year.
I think we'd have all known by now if Mateo was available.
Yeah.
How much would Mateta cost now?
I mean, he did score.
He's got a bad knee in it or something, Tom. Hasn't he got a bad knee? That's why he didn't.
Yeah,
Based on what they wanted for Gahey last summer, you'd probably say about 40 mil for Mateta.
Yeah, like this is someone just coming off scoring the goal that scored the goal that won the World Cup final. I reckon it'd be. They agreed a fee of 35 million with AC Milan last January, so I'd expect something similar to that.
Okay, maybe 30 then. Maybe 25, 30.
I reckon 30-ish, yeah, give or take.
Guys, we're 150 likes and 7 Instagram followers away from the giveaway. See? I'm making it easy for you guys. All free. Just like these frauds want Nunez for free. Big up to Captain Sal, who says, Hussam, you're no longer a fraud. Thank you for speaking the truth on the donkey. Come on.
So he was a fraud before? Oh, damn. That's harsh.
By the way, I've never insulted Darwin. I've never insulted him on a personal level. Just footballing wise.
But can I ask you a question, Callum? What's wrong with you insulting him? So what?
It's just not my thing, innit?
But we're football fans.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I've never insulted him. I'm just saying I've only ever spoken about Darwin from a footballing standpoint.
On the clip that I play, who are you calling a dimwit? Gakpo, right?
Yeah.
But that's normal. That's how football fans
Who
behave.
uses that word anyway, man?
Why do people think just because we're in front of a camera?
I'll be honest. It's a head. It's the head thing. It's like you're really emphasizing. Dimwit.
I'm convinced Kyle's born privileged, man. I'm telling you, man. He's too posh, man. He's too posh. I swear. No street people use this word. There's no way. There's no way. Like, you know, from the streets we use this word. I
don't use this on the street.
I'm actually from a background like that as well in Saudi. You know what I mean? But yeah.
I love the idea of Cal walking up to someone in the street going, dimwit.
I told him last time he sounds like Keir Starmer.
I can't say the words I'd say outside of street. I can't.
No, they're safe for the group chat.
Look at Sean. Dimwit is so middle class. Silver spoon Cal. That's crazy. The ex that cheated on us with our best mate. Exactly, Cat Sunday. Exactly. Has the world gone mad? Nunez, Elden Ring, broken Tom. That's what
I'm just saying. You're getting someone who got 66 goals and assists for free. It's not the worst, it's not the worst thing in the world, especially if you need to spend a lot of money fixing other positions.
Just take the emotional side out.
As I said, I think you need 5 starters. A winger starter is going to cost close to 100 mil. A midfield starter, as you've seen by the prices of Wharton and that, is 80 mil plus.
I wouldn't get Wharton, man.
I still want a starting level right back. For me, I want Coyote. Coyote is going to be 40 to 50 million. There's the argument to be made that you need a centre-back starter. That's going to be another 50. So we're talking about 50, 50, 80, 100, 100. That's what, 380? 380, 400. I then don't... That's just me getting the starters. What about...
Well, Tom, they have to spend. You know what I mean? They have to spend.
I know they have to spend, Fozzie.
Yeah, because Tom Warner did say that. He did say there's a video actually on ESPN. He was, I think, doing it with Theo Walcott and some other people. And he said, we're no longer building stands anymore. We want to compete with the big boys now. So they got to be true to the word. So they got to follow through with it.
But there are... regardless of that, there are financial rules that you have to follow. There will
Yeah,
come
yeah,
a
yeah,
degree
yeah,
where we
yeah,
where we
yeah, yeah.
physically, if we're getting the starters that I think we need, you're gonna have to try and penny pinch on your backups because you need to
Yeah.
fill your squad out a bit more than what
Yeah.
we've got it right now.
I agree.
Free shit is still shit. It's a hell no to Nunez. Captain Sal, you know ball. You know ball, honestly. Guys, we're 5 followers away and 120 likes away from the giveaway. Yalla, close the live chat, hit the like button, go follow me. Our fans have some humiliation thing wanting Nunez. Hey, that's why I said I don't expect it from Fozzy. Are we so
Guys,
cheap we
it's
can't
free,
get anyone else?
man.
Is what Akia is saying.
If
Nunez
there's someone
can
else, I'll
bring
take it.
I'll be real.
Nunez
I'd
can bring
rather
intensity and
if
speed, and
Wharton's
he's
going to be
free.
80 mil, I'd rather spend 50 mil on another midfielder and bring in a striker for 30 mil. If that's the case.
Car, who do you want as a
Also-
DM? I've never asked you that question, Car. Who do you want as a DM? What?
We'll
In an
come to
ideal-
that in a bit. Hold
Oh,
that
sorry,
thought,
sorry.
please. We'll come to that in a bit because I want to talk about this in the
Yeah.
transfer section. When we're talking about intensity and speed, Rayan ya Umri, how many players in the world can I bring with intensity and speed? Wallahi. Yani, honestly, how many? How many fast strikers do you think are available? So take the funds away for another transfer for a third striker. You keep saying third striker, Habibi, but the problem is the logic that people are missing is Ekitike is out until March. So he's not coming in to be the third striker. For most of the season, for 75% of the season, he'll actually be backup striker. So he's not good enough to be backup striker. That's the thing. Feel sick. It's 2026 and we're still talking about Nunez. We're not a serious football club. I'll be honest with you. If we sign him, we prove we're not serious.
I just think there needs to be. You need to rephrase this conversation. And if you say the other answer, that's fine. That's your choice. This debate is not between should it be Nunez or Tony, should it be Nunez or Bowen, because I don't think either of those are options on the table. Because of
If there were
the fact
options,
that-
of course we're going to prefer them.
Yeah,
innit, Tom? So,
they're not really the options that I
Then
think
you made them options then, Tom.
the whole thing with this Nunez one is all my thing is going through my head is who do I want being my backup for the first 6-7 months of a season up front, Nunez or Gakpo? My answer in that case is Nunez. If your answer is Gakpo because of you think he's better than Nunez, or you'd rather spend the money elsewhere, or you'd rather whatever reason, your answer is Gakpo. For
But
me,
Tom,
I'm
even
looking at
you
it
are a
going-
Gakpo guy. Like Gakpo is better than Nunez. That's not
Yes,
a fake
not up
thing.
front. Not up front.
But when Gakpo's played up top this season, he's looked like okay. You know, he's not shit and he's not
When-
like
when-
He
good.
hasn't. He hasn't. Can I ask you why not try? Why not try and go
Gakpo
for-
took 41 minutes to touch the fucking football against Chelsea.
That's not his fault though, Tom. That's us.
That's-
I think
It's not
even
entirely-
Isak was going
not
through that,
entirely-
wasn't it? Yeah,
No, it's
even
not. It's
Isak
not
was going through
entirely. His
Yeah,
fault.
Isak was
It's not-
getting 7 touches a game, and that's Alexander Isak himself.
I know what you're gonna say. He could get more involved in the game, but really and truly, let's say he took an extra. Let's say he went and he went deep to go and receive the ball and had 5 touches. That doesn't make his performance any better. It doesn't help us in any way either.
I mean, we can't say it doesn't help us. You don't know.
No, it doesn't, Tom. If he's going back to the halfway line to get the ball and then just pass it back to the centre back, it's a touch. But what does that really mean? Like, how many games has Haaland only touched the ball 15 times, but he's walked away with a hat trick? I care about my strikers touching the ball in prominent areas. Just touching the ball for the sake of touching the ball doesn't really. I don't care. In terms of Nunez, yeah, he's going to be more involved in the game. He's going to lose the ball more. He's going to make more wrong decisions. He's going to miss chances. So yeah, he's going to touch the ball.
I think he'll make
effectively-
it. I think he'll make about as many wrong decisions up front as Gakpo does.
Bad involvement does not mean good
Yeah,
involvement.
but yeah, I was going to say bad involvement doesn't mean more involved. Also, could we not look into the loan market? Endrick, let's say Real Madrid do a madness. They put off Elise. You're telling me we can't convince Endrick to come to the club and do right
on
with us?
loan. Yeah, we could, of course, on loan.
For a season. We
If
can't
that's a
do that?
possibility, I'm with it, man. Of course.
Okay, I'm
100%.
gonna ask you a question,
I don't
Tom.
see that being a possibility.
Okay, 1 second.
If it's
Tom,
a
I have
possibility, I said,
question.
Tom. If.
Let me ask you a question, Tom. Legit, yeah? Would you rather get Darwin Nunez on a free or pay 100 million and get Endrick forever?
That's an easy answer. What are you doing, Tom?
He's going to say
No, because
Darwin.
I don't really rate Endrick like that. He's probably the smartest option. I don't really
But we
rate Endrick
bought
like that.
Darwin Nunez for 85. So come on.
You're doing this Endrick thing. I've got 2 strikers already. I'm not trying to. Sorry for not rating Endrick.
President has just announced that we have caught and compromised to a permanent end Osama bin Laden.
Sure. Endrick's not my first choice in any position, so I'll just spend 100 million on him. It's just Rodrigo all over again.
That person
I
needs to
hate
be
my life.
banned, mate.
Sometimes I hate my life.
What about Krupi? What about Krupi, Tom?
Krupi's a bit more of an iron because he can play behind the striker, can't he?
And he knows the manager.
He's a bit, yeah, that helps.
Yeah, he's
But
played
still
for
pro-
Iraola before, Tom. I know
But
that's
still probably no.
You know, because Nunez has played for Liverpool before. Krupi's played for Iraola before. Yes.
I said no. I still said no. It's
Tom,
My
you know,
my
you know,
thing
you know,
is-
you know, Endrick, like, in a free-flowing Liverpool, he'll be brilliant. You know that, yeah.
By the way, Endrick in the Prem
Sure.
suits it physically, suits
Exactly,
it
man.
athletically. As a
Mhm.
finisher, he's incredible.
He's like
Bro,
Romario,
he-
man.
By the way, can play right wing, can play up top,
Yeah.
can play shadow striker.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Reminds me a bit of Romario in him, you know. That's how you
Yeah.
Romario was.
I just don't see it with him. Now I might need to see.
You
it
could
more
be
of that.
wrong, Tom. You could be
Yeah,
wrong,
I could
bro.
be. I could be.
Could be.
At the end of the day, it's just opinions in it. But I don't,
Could be,
and I
yeah.
think that you're looking at us right now. We have two strikers now, albeit one of them is not fit for the start of next season. But I can't look at making £100 million transfer decisions for a 7-month period, because ultimately I don't think there's many strikers on the market who I ultimately think are better than Ekitike and Isak. So again, you're then doing the thing of, are you going to buy a winger that can play up front? I've said multiple times to stream, I just want my strikers to be strikers and my wingers to be wingers.
That's fair, Tom. But if I'm doing that, I'm going all out for Ivan Toney then. I'm genuinely going, one, because he's homegrown. Two, he's Prem proven. I know he's going to do it.
And he's a
Three,
Liverpool
he's
fan,
still
isn't he?
doing it. He's a Liverpool fan. Not just that. I don't even want to put this out in the atmosphere. There's no guarantee that Isak comes through the World Cup unscathed either. He's barely played the first
Yeah,
season. There's no-
unfortunately, this is
Yeah.
true as well.
I don't want to potentially go into a season where Darwin Nunez is going to be my starting centre forward for the first game of the season. I'd rather that be Ivan Toney.
Oh God! If Darwin Nunez is the starter in the first game of the season, I'm gonna.
I'd rather that be Ivan Toney. So for that reason, I'd rather spend 15 million on Ivan Toney on a 2 or 3 year contract than give Darwin Nunez a free
And Cal, if you're talking about Ivan Toney being available for that price, then yes, it's a very different conversation. But
we only know if he's available if we ask, Tom. We're not just gonna.
I'm just going off the basis of he's still got a contract at Al Ahly and he got 32 goals for them last season. I don't see them going, yeah, 10 mils enough to lose that.
Al Ahly. Let's go.
Well, you do know he can turn around and say, guys, I want to leave.
Al Hilal.
Yeah, he can say he wants to go. That doesn't mean they're going to knock the price down.
Tom, how do you say the name of the other two Saudi clubs?
Go on.
Well, so you got Al Ahly, Al Nasser,
Yes.
Al Hilal.
Yes.
What's the other one?
Al Ali.
I don't know. I don't know the other one. What's the
You're
other
so
one?
posh, Tom. If you want that
It's
shit,
fucking not
donkey back,
posh.
go support
It's
Everton.
not posh. Who's the other one? The one that fucking Benzema started at? Al Ittihad.
Al-Ittihad.
Al Ittihad.
Yeah.
Al-Ittihad, yeah.
Tom, can you say the letter Ha? Can you say Ha?
Ha.
You can.
You can say it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can. You can
You're
actually say it.
you're just asking me to say ha.
Yeah. Okay. Can you say Al-Ittihad instead of Had?
Al Ittihad.
Instead of had.
No, I'm
Al
not gonna fucking cough on stream. Fucking hell.
No, just try it. Just try it. Al-Ittihad instead of Al-Ittihad. That's it.
Al Ittihad.
Yes. Okay.
I said the same
Let's
way
go.
3
Teach him
times.
Arabic. You teach him Arabic. So you can call me terrorist normally. I've watched Liverpool for 50 years and I'd rather bring back an old
Terrorist?
Husky
God damn.
who's, him and Callum call me that in the background. An old Husky who's homegrown and free now.
Cal,
than
you
Nunez.
like this now? Oh,
No.
damn. Man. We need to talk, bro. What the hell? Calling people terrorists. Oh.
Yeah. It is what it is, man. He doesn't like Muslims.
The group chat's crazy. The group chat's crazy.
I didn't think he was capable of that, man.
I
Oh.
can't believe you believe
I'm
this.
getting
Cosby.
shocked every day now, man. You guys are surprising me, man.
Callum, do you vote for Nigel Farage? Be honest.
Quite the
3-4 in UK. Yeah, that's the way. That's the way
I
to go.
can't win.
Not too Farage.
You know, Randy, the fact that you've watched Liverpool for 50 years and you think Nunez is trash fills me with confidence that I know what I'm talking about. Honestly, I'm so sick of this Nunez revision.
We know he's not that good. We know that, man.
He's free. No, we spend our energy on Nunez starts. You want to know what's not free? Our blood pressure. That's what's not free. Our mental health is not
I'd rather
free.
have when Darwin was around than last season. What we saw, I'd rather have that.
Would you take Memphis Depay on the free, Tom and Fuzzy?
No, shit. Man.
No.
He's better than Nunez, literally.
I'm not trying to see
It's
Memphis Depay leading the press.
Too slow
Fucking
football.
hell.
Yeah, we be sitting around for a goal.
building. Smash the likes and subscribe. Yes, guys, we are now 3 Instagram followers and 100 likes away from a giveaway. It's free.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Close the live chat. Let's go. Less than 100 likes away, actually. 80 likes away. And now we are 3 Instagram followers away. So pinned comment is where you can find my Insta. Follow me there. And go and like this video right now. 500 likes. I need a Liverpool fan to win a shirt, you guys. Because one of the codes has an iconic Liverpool player in it. So let's go. Frimpong will be in the preseason. See Iraola thinks. I agree with this. I think Frimpong will be actually. Frimpong and Kerkez will benefit from having Iraola. That's what I think.
I just again, I just don't think.
Tom, we'll wait and see.
The tactics are different, Tom. The tactics are different. It's more closing down higher up the pitch.
For me,
less pressure on the
defense. It's a physicality thing. I just don't think he's physical enough to be a Premier League.
There's a lot of players in the Premier League that are not physical, bro.
I don't think
got to find the right. Yeah, you got to find the right tactics for them.
I think it's a technique thing.
Yeah.
I think
that also doesn't help.
I think if he I don't think you cannot be physical and not be great technically on the ball. If you're either fantastic physically and not great on the ball, or you're fantastic technically and not great physically, I don't think he's anywhere of the two on the extreme side. I think he's okay.
Do you think us judging him this early, Cal, is a problem? Do you think?
Say again, sorry, bro.
Do you think like judging him this early is a problem, considering how what we went through last season?
No, I don't. Think
he played in the right wing sometimes as a fullback. They kept on like pushing him.
I'll only speak for myself on this, Fuzzy. I'm not going to speak for. I don't think he's a crap footballer, but I think when I watch him play, I don't think he has very good passing. I don't think he's got great IQ for the game, and I don't think he's a good crosser of the ball. So for me, he's someone that needs a specialized role in the team. And I don't think he's good enough to build a team around.
That's why he created a lot of chances last season. I'm sure he did from crosses. I'm sure he did score a few goals from crosses. I'm not sitting here.
Frimpong does need to improve his crosses.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say everybody's like Trent. I think that's what people misunderstand sometimes. Everybody's looking for like a whipping ball like Trent. Trent is one in a million kind of player in that. You know what I mean?
I wanted a defensive first fullback.
Yeah, but the thing is with Iraola, I don't know how to say his name because they told me the way I was saying it was wrong. With him, from what I've seen of tactical side of the game, they're more in the front foot. They rather like keep you up the pitch kind of thing. So there's going to be less pressure on the defense, and there's always a loose player in front of the defense if the ball, is loose to regain the ball. So defensively, I think we'll be much better than we was last season. So it will protect him. It will protect him more. It will protect him more.
Said as well.
The thing with
you guys see what Tyler Adams said in the interview in the American camp?
Yeah,
they asked him about Alex Scott and Iraola. He actually said he thinks now. Obviously, he's a Bournemouth player, so maybe he has he works with Iraola week in week out.
Liking to him,
Liverpool can win the league with Iraola.
They did say that, yeah.
Even as a Bournemouth player, he said that. So I know
the guy's asking for 2-year contract, Hussam. You know what I mean? It shows like he's confident in his abilities. So well, let's see.
I'd rather have Nunez than listen to Tom's chirp. I'd rather listen to Tom's sound thing than watch Nunez for one game. I would do 10 years. I would do 10 years of Tom's battery like chirping than do one game of.
Nunez. So you let it out, yeah, Tom? They know he's in now, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, everyone knows.
Last time you did a secret thing, didn't you? So I didn't know.
I mean, I've never confirmed or denied that, and people have just assumed.
After got 2 wingers in Atletico Madrid by Gakpo. We'll speak about that in a bit because I want to talk about the front line as well. Big up to Brandon, right? Big up to you. We are 1 follower away and 30 likes away from a giveaway. See? We're this close. Do you know where is King Flawless? Maybe... Brother, I cannot read this.
Yes.
I cannot read this publicly, Habibi. Take Nunez for free, then sell him later for 30 million. Here's the problem, Ryan. I'm not running the Liverpool Pimping Club. I'm running the Liverpool Football Club. So I need to win. You want to know how you make the most money? By winning. You want to know when we made the most revenue? The year we won the Champions League and last year. So, you want to know how you make money? By winning the fucking thing. I'm a sick man, but I want You're not sick for wanting Lewandowski. Lewandowski for a year. I'm taking that all day, by the way. I'm taking it all day, Lewandowski for a year. Are you mad? Of course I
Loads
would.
of our fan base wouldn't know because he can't.
Tom, would you rather take Lewandowski for a year or Darwin Nunez?
Taking Nunes? He's taking Nunes.
Lewandowski's
Oh, his brain cells are working again. Fuzzy.
the problem you're gonna get is Lewandowski.
How old is Lewandowski? How old is he?
For a year, only
37.
for 1 year. Lewandowski or Nunes?
37.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll take Lewandowski. Yeah, 1 year.
Yes, we made it to the
But
end.
he's guaranteed goals, isn't it? So why not, man?
Thank you.
He'd be a great backup. Yeah.
Slot second.
We're only
season
going by
for-
Darwin Nunez because there's no other options and he's free. That's all.
Or
mean-
Nunes LFC career, bigger terrorist. The reason why Nunes is the bigger terrorist for me is because Nunes never had a year like Slot's first season.
Nunes had a
talking
year where he
overall
got 33 goals and assists.
Tom, can you not do the drifty thing where it mentions Europa League and all this shit? Please stop it.
Fine then.
Please.
I won't mention Europa League. He was the first player that season in the Premier League to get 10 goals and 10 assists.
Just survive Slot. Now they want Nunes back. Yeah, some guys, they're addicted to high blood pressure. Not me, Mustafa. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let me check our like count, yeah? We are on 440 likes. Let's go. So we're 60 likes away and 1 Instagram follower away from a giveaway. Close the live chat, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to all my brothers on the panel. Now, I want to ask you guys a question just regarding, the other transfers because we have to speak about the other stuff as well. Nunez aside now. Let's park the Nunez thing to the side. I saw you guys mention Adam Wharton, Diomande. I saw you guys talk about the whole right back position. By the way, let's not forget there's links as well to Maxence Lacroix.
Who's that?
I'll actually let Fuzzy start on this one. I think I want to let Fuzzy start on this one. The rest of the positions, talk to me, Fuzzy. How do you feel about them? Who do you think we'll get? Who do you want us to get?
So the two wide players, I'm more of a realist. You know what I mean? I don't want to go to Elise and all these other players that we can't get. So I say, obviously, Diomande is a certainty. If we go for him, we're probably going to get him. I want to get that kid from Bournemouth, as I said many times on this channel before, Ryan. Because if you look at Ryan, it's going to be like a Mane Salah vibes, if you know what I mean. But not with the goals, you know what I mean, that you guys are expecting. But they will cause more problems.
We just don't have the time for that. Ryan's a year away. We can't get Ryan this summer.
Why can't we get him this summer?
Because he doesn't have a release clause active yet, and the release clause that activates in January is 130 million.
130? Nah, that can't be, man. But either way, if I had the preference,
his release clause goes down every year.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like if we're desperate this summer.
Are you 100% sure though, Tom? That's the release clause.
Yes, 100%.
But yeah, either way, like that is my preference. If we're looking at wingers, you know what I mean. So 2 wingers that can switch at any point. You know, like what we struggle with in the games that we played under Klopp and obviously with Arne Slot in the past is low blocks teams. You know what I mean? We struggle to open them up. But the thing we didn't used to do is switch wingers. Put the left-footed winger on the left and put the right foot on the right, and then bombard crosses in the box so we could get goals out of that as well. Because it only takes one deflection or someone tapping it in. Something can go wrong. You know what I mean? If you keep bombarding crosses from the fullbacks and the wingers, if things don't go right when you're playing left-footed players on the right and right-footed players on the left. So if you get these 2 players, Ryan and I'm just giving you an example, Tom. If you get these 2 type of players, they're only 19 as well. They got 12 years probably in the game at the highest level, something along those lines in a way. So if you get these 2, I think we'll be a better off more as a team than individuals, if you know what I mean. So they will complement each other. We're no longer going to see Szoboszlai running up and down the pitch, tracking back, defending for the right wing, and all that stuff. This time we're going to have players that's doing their own job. So if we get players like that in the wings, I think that we've got a better option and in regards to utilizing them in the game as well. I said many times we need a DM. I don't know what's happened since Fabinho, why we did not get a DM. It's like a taboo area. It's like a forbidden area. We don't want to get a DM for that position for some reason. And I'm a big advocate for Onana from Aston Villa. If it's not, I think that Monaco kid everybody's looking at is highly rated. Is it Kamara or something his name is? Something like that?
Yeah.
So if we get him or Onana, I think that's the kind of position that we need. And other than that, like if we could get an experienced centre back for cheap that can complement the youngsters that's coming through like Jacket and Leone, I think we'll be fine after that. As for Mamardashvili, I know everybody is having a go at him, including me at times. Remember when Kelleher started, guys? He wasn't all that. You know what I mean? He was conceding shots left, right, and centre back in the day, and nobody rated him as a goalkeeper. But as time went on, he filled up. He became a better goalkeeper. Obviously, working with Alisson, and then the rest is history. So I can see the similarities with Mohamed Ashford. He's got work in his feet. I don't want him to go. I want him to be an understudy for Alisson for another season or two, and then we're gonna see the best out of him. So yeah, I say a DM, an experienced centre back, and 2 wide players at least. That's all I want for our football club.
I like Ryan. I think Ryan has got a lot of potential. His timeline doesn't line up with our timeline. I think that...
Could you wait for him to Jan?
No.
Okay.
No, because I don't...
And get an experienced backup like Bowen or something like that beforehand.
No, because I think then you run a real risk of just throwing away a season again, potentially, under a manager who, because of the contracts that he signs, you don't necessarily have the insurance of we can do a project year type thing. So I think that for me, the best case scenario right now is Diomande and Barcola. Now, whether that happens or not, I don't know. I have my doubts that Barcola can happen if we sign Diomande, because I don't see who PSG pivot to on the wing.
Diomande plays on the right. Diomande plays on the right.
Yeah.
So does Barcola sometimes as well for PSG.
They need a winger to replace Barcola, don't they? PSG.
They want Akliouche.
Maybe if they get Akliouche, then the conversation can happen. I don't know if they're going to get him or not. If when you're not able to get Diomande, then you're probably going to have to... Gakpo probably ends up staying then. And then you're going to end up having to look for you're going to have to look for like a £40 million type winger. And in that position, in that case, I'd want Ezal Zuli, who unfortunately is now missing the World Cup because he's just picked up an injury. But for Betis,
Ezal Zuli is not that good, Tom.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I quite like.
He's very, very inconsistent. He has good moments, but he's very inconsistent.
Yeah, but
he's like a YouTube footballer. Like
the thing is, Sam, he wouldn't cost that much though, would he? You pay him off.
What do you think? I'm joking, by the way.
What's his name? I'll check him out.
You know why? On a comp, you would think he's Messi. You watch him for 90 minutes. You're like the inconsistent decision making.
Hey, they convinced me about Lucas Leiva being, attacking midfielder. So there you go, bro. On YouTube.
What happened to this guy? What the hell happened to him?
He got injured a bunch last season.
Yeah. Just kind of stagnated last season.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he didn't play a lot of games, or just injured.
He played 12 games last season.
He only played 12 games. Yeah, that's very bad.
We was linked with him a lot. Yeah.
Yep.
But sorry, Tom. Carry on, bro.
But I just that to me is kind of the way you want to go. I ideally want Barcola and Diomande. I think that sorts out everything in terms of the attack, and then all you have to do then for the next couple of years is like find a backup 10 potentially, something like that. You're not looking, you're not sitting there and someone's going, I need to get this guy, I need to get this guy. Midfield wise, I like the idea of Wharton was someone I thought was a lock on the slot. I don't know if he's
yes.
I don't know if he's going to happen now.
Wharton would have been a Liverpool player already, by the way.
Yeah. Wharton was effectively slot solution. He thought that he would solve everything by having Wharton in there. I don't know if Iraola sees it the same way. I wouldn't be shocked to see Alex Scott become a lot more of a possibility. In that case, though, you desperately do need to go and get a proper DM. You're talking
his favorite topic, DM.
You're talking in that case like a thing is those. It's like a Tchouaméni. Who are you going to get on the market who's like Tchouaméni, who can do what Tchouaméni does? Because I'm looking. I had a look the other day at defensive midfielders, and a lot of them are like more so defensive eights than proper sixes. The only other guy who really caught my eye stats wise was a guy from Stuttgart, Chema Andres or something. He's like 6'4" and he's just a monster defensively. The problem is Madrid have a buyback on him, so I'm assuming that you're not going to be able to get him. So I don't really know exactly what DM there is. My other thing with Alex Scott is I don't know how much of an upgrade he really is on Curtis Jones. If Curtis Jones was going, he's the perfect replacement for him. But I'm always going to have this bias. if it's either or, I'd rather just keep Curtis Jones. Now, I think Curtis Jones might have already made the decision, but I'd rather keep Curtis Jones than get Alex Scott. Whether that happens or not is a different kettle of fish. And I think we need a starting level right back. I want Michael Coyote from Brentford. I think when you look at the way football's going in the Premier League now,
the long throw guy, the guy who does long throws.
he's unbelievable one-on-one defensively. He's the only guy I've seen this season who
so many good recommendations from you today.
Yeah. I'm trying to pick up the only right back who I've seen lock Rio and Gamora up.
Wow.
That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to pick up the only guy who I've seen cause Rio and Gamora problems and not give him anything to go by.
How many minutes has Rio played this season?
Like 1,000-ish.
In the Prem.
In the Prem, 551.
So out of the 551 minutes, we're going to use a player that's played against them.
I mean, again, you're talking about... No, but we're saying this. We're talking about the guys who he's come up against.
No, but who has Rio played against this season? Which right backs?
So he played against Coyote for Brentford, who was right back for Villa. Cash. Then, was it Reece James at right back? Malo Gusto, sorry. For Chelsea.
Gusto, yeah.
Then it was against United, Dallo,
yeah.
Then against Everton, it was.
I don't rate Coyote at all, by the way.
I think Coyote's really good.
Coyote is good, but
then it was Hakimi, Fulham. I don't remember who the fuck did Fulham have at right back? Castagne, City.
This is who I like. This guy or Jed Spence.
Jed Spence would be the one for me. I'm not really a massive Porro fan.
I like Jed Spence because Jed Spence can play as a right back and left back, can't he? So,
yeah, I wouldn't want to be
centre back as well. Yeah,
I know this. I know what I'm going to say. I know I'm going to say is a hipster take here. I think if there's one position on the football pitch you can get away with having a not quote unquote specialist there, I think it is fullback in the modern game. And I think we saw that with Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai there. We've seen it with Pep using Delph and
we're not going to see that anymore.
Mateus Nunes there. Because of all the things we need to adjust and sort out this summer, I'd rather get two centre backs and play Jacquet, Gomez, Frimpong, or whoever at right back just to get me through a season. I'm not looking to win the league this season. I don't think that's going to happen. I expect to mount a title challenge, but I don't expect to actually win the league. For the case of one season where I don't think there's any standout candidates for right back, I'm willing to just play different players there just to get me through a season. But I do think centre back, I think it's too risky to go into a season with it being Gomez, Leone, Virgil, and Jacquet as my centre backs. I think we need to get two experienced centre backs in. Let Leone develop at his own pace.
You could get a centre back, a Cal, and a utility one. I mean, you could play a fullback.
Me personally, I'd get Schlotterbeck and Lacroix. I think you can get them both around 80 mil in total.
There you go.
And I think that shores up your defence, not just now, but for when Virgil moves on next summer as well. I don't want to be sat here in a Salah situation where next summer I'm thinking, who do we go and get as a Virgil replacement? The Virgil replacement should be bought this summer so that they can actually learn a bit from Virgil and they can integrate into the team rather than waiting next summer. Then
that for a while, okay.
I think we need two midfielders as well. I think we need two athletic, combative midfielders, and I would move on McAllister and Endo. In an ideal world, it'd probably be Sangare and then maybe Baleba or Buadi. Tchouameni was my dream signing, but I don't think he's going to leave Real Madrid this summer, especially if they get Mourinho. If there's any
defensive,
if there's any inclination that Tchouameni's available, then we should be all over that. And then for the wings, I know I'm going to ruffle feathers here, and I don't mean to. I can't put stock into Rayan or Diomande like most other people do. Rayan's been in the Premier League for 4 or 5 months, and he's looked good so far. But I also saw Papa Cisse join Newcastle, look like the world's best striker from January to the end of that season. Also, with regards to Diomande, I look at Diomande and I think he's Semenyo 3 years ago, and Semenyo 3 years ago wouldn't start for Liverpool trying to win the league. If we had Salah here, then I'm going all out for Diomande, because then I think, Salah can help Diomande settle in and all that. I think the wings is the major issues, but I think we have to be smart rather than just throw money at it. And I don't know what we're going to do with the wing situation. In an ideal world,
that's where me and you disagree on the wing, isn't it? Because I think that I don't disagree with the idea that the wingers are the problem. It's the idea of Diomande, because I look at Diomande and he is the only good option in a bad class in my eyes.
All
And
right,
I think that factors into his price.
Fairs, but all right. So, for example, I think Nusa is a better footballer than Diomande, but I think Diomande had a better season, and also Nusa's got these. I think he's got some sort of a hip situation?
Yeah,
Some sort of hip issue.
Nusa's got a recurring hip injury that puts people
Okay.
off.
So, but I think as a
Tom, did you have
footballer,
the same injury?
say again, sorry.
Go on, Callum.
Did you just say, do I have the same injury?
No. I was asking Tom. But anyway, carry on.
Like also,
real mature.
I also think like Nico Williams again is another good winger, but again, injuries are always catching up with him. I just think
Callum, how many players do we need, first of all? How many?
What, for the squad or for starting 11?
Starting 11.
Starting 11, I think a centre back, a centre midfielder, and 2 wingers.
Okay, depth. How many?
7.
Probably number 3. Yeah. So left back, because I'm selling Simicast, another centre back / right back, another midfielder, and another wide.
How many centre backs do you want at the club next season?
Carl wants to go defensive, isn't it? Also
no, I don't. I just think.
Because you're going Van Dijk.
No, but Tom, he did say like he's looking for Van Dijk's replacement, isn't it?
4 centre backs we have, right?
Yeah.
Is Joe Gomez, who's very injury prone.
Yeah.
Leone's coming back from an ACL and hasn't even played a Premier League game. Xhake's coming back off a shoulder surgery and has never played a Premier League game. And Virgil, who played way too many minutes last season, is going to be 35.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so like, I need 2 centre backs because I don't want to be relying on Leone and Xhake, and I can't rely on Joe Gomez, and I need to take minutes away from Virgil. I have to take minutes away from Virgil. It's negligent.
And Carl, there's a strong possibility. There's a strong possibility, Carl, that Gomez might go as well. So
I don't see Joe Gomez going this summer.
And also Schlotterbeck can also cover at left back if I really need him to, or if we need to change formation because Iriola has played 3 at the back before. Then I have the option to go Schlotterbeck, Virgil, and Xhake as the right centre back
options.
I just struggle to see. Again, you know my thoughts on centre back depth. I don't see how 6 goes into 4.
But again, one of my centre
6 goes into 2. Sorry, it's not even
one of my centre backs will be covering right back because I'm going to have an. I'm going to have injuries to Gomez.
If you're telling me Joe Gomez is leaving, then it makes a bit more sense. But if the idea is Joe Gomez is going to have to be I'm saying Joe Gomez is going to have to be my right back along with Frimpong for the first, maybe for the whole season. Wow. And if not him, then Xhake might have to fill out on the right back. It might just have to happen. Has Xhake ever played at right back?
Yeah, a couple of times. If that,
yes,
but
it
is what it is. It is what
this
it is.
This is if I skip the Simicast thing just for us to reduce what we need, I go right back, centre back, midfielder, and 3 forwards. I think we need 6 players.
It depends how many midfielders go though, because if Jones and McAllister go, you're going to need 2.
As we are live right now, McAllister has been linked to Real Madrid.
I think Endo and McAllister go.
Don't take our Alexis McAllister away, please. No.
I think if Endo and McAllister leave, you still need 2.
Would you guys do swap deal McAllister 10 million for Chouameni?
Oh
yes.
McAllister.
What did I say? No.
McAllister 20
million. Just said, would you accept?
I am a McAllister fan, and I'm saying yes to that.
20 million Chouameni.
Yes,
bro.
McAllister 30 million Chouameni.
Yes.
So where would you stop?
Probably.
Honest to God, Sam, with the way I felt about McAllister to end the season, they could sit in and ask for full price of McAllister, and they've got a chance of me just going, yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm not going that far. But yes, absolutely.
The initial 10 mil plus McAllister.
Tom's going too far there, man. He's going too far, man.
Tom's going too far there. As usual.
Yeah, listen, if it's McAllister, Chouameni, I'll take that. I'm a McAllister fan anyway, but yeah, we need to play like Chouameni more than McAllister anyway. So
let me ask you about this one then. What if Camavinga was the one that was available?
I don't like Camavinga really.
I like Chouameni more. I think some of these players
Chouameni is more, man. Yeah.
No,
I
I,
think
I agree. I like Diomande more, but if Camavinga's the one that's available, are you sitting there going, "No, we're not going to go for that."
It's injuries with
go with-
Camavinga. Camavinga's, I love Camavinga, the footballer. It's injuries that worry me.
Yeah.
That's the only drawback I have when it comes
He's
to
never fit, man.
Camavinga. But if we bought him, I'm not complaining. So I'll be over the moon.
Would you take it if it was Camavinga plus one more? Who's more reliable, more fit?
Well, like
thing?
Camavinga and Sangare, for example.
Something like that, yeah. Camavinga and Kamara, something like that.
Yes, Thomas, I would.
Okay. I was just trying to understand
Said, oh, Cal, if I gave you £1 million tax free, would you be right with that? I don't know, Tom. Maybe 500k would be enough. Like, no, I'm good, thanks. Thank you, Tom. Where do you want my details? Like, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Camavinga and Sangare would be sensational business for our midfield.
So how do you fill up all these holes in the squad?
You're gonna have to make use of some free transfers.
And you're gonna have to sell some players.
Some of them are gonna go, yeah.
This is why I wouldn't sell Gakpo.
Gakpo can fetch you 70 mil.
From where?
Yeah, but then the problem is, Cal, if you sell Gakpo, you now need 5 forwards, like
5.
4 forwards.
I was gonna say
He's including the players that we already have.
Yeah. If
Well,
I include
I
the
mean-
6, if I said I think we need 6. If I remove Gakpo as well, then we need 7.
if you lose Gakpo and you bring in 2 wingers, again, it comes down to what you're gonna do at fullback.
Let me ask you the
There's
ultimate
an
question:
argument
are we
to
in
be made
transition? Are we unaware of it?
Say again, sir?
Are we actually in transition and we're unaware of it?
We've been in transition since last summer when Arnie Slot decided to sell all the academy players.
Yeah.
The moment he said Kelleher and Kwanzaa and Morton and those lot, we've been in transition. It's just that we didn't expect the transition to be as bad as this.
Especially the players we brought in as well.
They're just trying to fast track a transition. That's what they're trying to do.
By the way, anyone saying I'm crazy for saying Gakpo 70 mil, how much did Gordon go for?
Gordon's got a lot better rep and has a lot lower wages than Gakpo.
Gordon's got a better rep. Has Gordon ever won a Prem?
Has he outscored Gakpo?
How many competitions did he play for England? Has he ever been top scorer for England?
No.
Yeah.
What rep has he got that's better than Gakpo's?
The fact he's English.
That's it. Like,
That's it.
I don't think Anthony Gordon
him
is
and Gakpo
better
are about
than
the
Gakpo.
same level.
I don't think he's better, but I'm just saying Gordon benefits from the good PR that Gakpo has not had this year. Gakpo's had a bad year PR wise. Gordon's coming off scoring fucking like 11 Champions League goals. That's inflated his transfer fee.
I'm telling you, I reckon we could get 70 mil for Gakpo.
I'd be pleasantly surprised if I saw 70 mil on the table. I think you could get like 50-ish from
You get way
Tottenham or
more than
something
50 in today's market.
in today's market. Yeah,
With all due respect, if players like Diomande are going for 100 mil, you can't sit there and tell me Gakpo is worth 70. That's crazy.
Diamande's going for 100 mil because he's 19. He had one of the best statistical seasons for any under 21 player in Bundesliga history. And the part of the thing with Diomande is you're buying not only what he is now, but you're buying his potential. What potential are you buying in Gakpo?
A player who could probably do really well in Italy or Spain, to be honest.
So Italy, the club, the league notorious for not having any fucking money
No,
at the minute.
But one of the Italian teams, let's say Yildiz is sold by Juventus, for example, I think they could come knocking for Gakpo.
Potentially, but I don't see them selling Yildiz.
No, me neither. It would take an Italian team would have to sell big before they buy big. I
Gakpo
do
ain't
think
going
we
nowhere,
could get-
bro. He's
Let's say, for example, Atletico Madrid sell Julian Alvarez for 100 mil.
Smart player, man.
Could you imagine? I'm sorry. Could you imagine the outrage if Atletico Madrid sold Julian Alvarez and the replacement was out of position Cody Gakpo?
No, but again, you're saying it like it's a like for like. They could go and get Gakpo, and then they could go and get your guy on a free, Darwin Nunez, isn't it?
No, we'll have him wrapped up already. They can take Vlahovic on a free.
But all jokes aside, I mean, Atletico Madrid could look at it and go, well, okay, we still got 30 mil to play with, but we bought Gakpo and the striker to replace Julian Alvarez. And if you guys are telling me how great Nunez is, then maybe he does
Great? What the hell? Where you going with this, Cal? Where you going with this?
Let's bear in mind. All me and Fossey said is you could do a lot worse for the free
Yes.
transfer.
No, I'm just. Look,
And we're now
maybe
being made out that
paraphrasing.
we've sat there and put Darwin
Cal
Nunez in
put in
conversation.
great.
My bad. I paraphrased. I got it wrong. Sorry, my bad, guys. My
Okay,
bad.
now.
Great.
My bad. I made
The man who wanted Gerrard as the manager is telling me about great. Right?
Well, Fozzie, there was points in the year where that wasn't a bad call.
I don't do caretaker, man. I don't think we're in caretaker stage. At
We
this
needed a
football club.
caretaker last
And
season.
now we were last season. We might
We
not be now. We
needed
were
one.
last season.
I'd rather get a permanent manager in than caretaker. To be fair, guys,
Fozzie-
that's how I saw it. Get
Fozzie,
rid of that fraud, man. That
We,
was
we
there.
sat there, lost 2-0 to PSG, and it should have been 6, and he kept his job.
That was the plan. That was the plan.
Off the back of losing 4-0 to Man City in 2 games that going into them, we were told, oh yeah, if he loses them, he'll lose his job. And then he just didn't lose his job until the end of the season. The game just didn't matter in the end.
Yeah.
He got knocked out of both competitions 4-0, and the games that were really important then just weren't important.
I don't know why they kept him, to be fair. Yeah, isn't it? But yeah, listen, guys, at the end of the day, yeah, we do need a lot of players for next season. I don't know. Cal, do you honestly think we're going to challenge for the league title at all if we brought the right players in?
I would like a
'Cause
title.
looking at the strength of the league.
My biggest worry is the wingers situation, because I feel everyone just thinks we need pace on the wings when
It's not just pace. It's not just pace. It's the creativity
I
and
genuinely
Yeah.
like. I don't get the notion
Compliment.
that pace is going to bail us out here, because if it was just pace we needed, then we might as well get Minter for half the money of Diomande. I think we need someone who's very good technically on the ball, and I don't think Diomande is that. I think Diomande is good on the ball.
I will
I
say
think
about
we
Diomande.
need technical wizards in the wing.
I will say about Diomande. Diomande last year had an unbelievable creative season that wasn't really displayed properly. His expected assists in the Bundesliga last year, which is the quality of chance he created, was 10.10, I think. 10.1. So 10.10. For context, the year that Salah had where he got the assist record, or not the assist record, but 18 assists, got the Playmaker Award, his expected assist was 9.06. So Diomande had a season. Now again, one season, Salah was doing it for a lot longer, but the idea there for me is that Diomande, in the right environment, in the right situation, can have he can be that creative guy.
exactly.
He's there, and that's why, unfortunately, Cal, he is going to cost so much because, as I said, he's the only one in a bad market for wingers. And you're buying the potential. If this is what you can get, if you can get 10 expected assists year in, year out.
And he's not a player that plays in one side and he could play
he
right
can
across the middle.
Because what you got to bear in mind, the reason why Diomande underperformed his expected assists, his most common frontline partnership was Romulo and Nusa. Romulo was the striker. He got 7 goals.
Yeah.
Nusa was the left winger. He got 4 goals. So what he was a victim. You know what Diomande was arguably like? Salah in 23-24 when he was creating the chances for Nunez and Diaz, and they were missing them.
So, can I say something on that, though, Tom? This is why,
guys, we're
I
5
hear what
likes
you're
away and 1 follower away from a giveaway. We'll do it live.
I hear what you're saying with stats, though, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you're going to use stats, you also have to look at the league stats. And the German Bundesliga is one of the easiest leagues for attackers. It genuinely is, and we've seen the evidence of that. Not just that as well. How often were RB playing against low blocks? How often were defenders physical? So I get what you're saying. The stats look really good, but when you actually watch Bundesliga football, it's so different to Premier League football. Defenders are so passive in the Bundesliga, whereas in England, Paul Rio gets the ball and Gusto is basically on his back taking a piggyback because it's so physical. Coyote is touch tight to him, grabbing his shirt and pulling him which way or another. Diomande gets so much time on the ball. They all get so much time on the ball in attack. Not to mention the spacing behind and the lack of defensive setups and all that. So yeah, Diomande is good. And I'll never sit here and say Diomande is not good. I just don't know if he's that right winger to come in now and just be like, yeah, I'm going to take over from Salah and do this. And I'm not even expecting Salah numbers.
He shouldn't having to be doing that, but he
you're right.
He is going to be the one doing that.
But if he's coming to Liverpool to be the starting right winger, I need a level of, he's not Salah, but we're good this season. And I don't know.
For example,
but
you're looking at if you say it like that, Carl, would you accept Diomande being like Mane before Salah came in? like something like that.
But I don't think Diomande is as good as what Mane was before. He
But
got to
would you
Liverpool.
accept something like that? Obviously, not a lot of goals.
If we had a
complementing
Salah
that
still
play.
here, yes.
No, but I think again it comes down to the changing of the guard. So,
Would you guys take NDI?
let's just
None
say
of you mentioned NDI, by the way.
you're not getting a
Yeah,
guy
Everton.
from Everton. You're not. He's good.
Yeah, but
He-
they would
I-
sell. Like,
Not to
For-
us, they wouldn't.
Not to us.
not to us.
But yes, Sam, he's the sort of player I would get.
70
I-
million? Why not? 60 million?
I don't
Just
think
they want more than that, especially from us. My
What the hell
thing
is happening with the price? Did you see Barcola, how much they want for him, PSG? 130 million euros.
Yeah,
That's
but
not going to
that-
happen.
yeah,
No, but,
but that one will
again,
go down.
that makes sense though. If RB want 100 mil for Diomande, we can't sit there and act like Barcola ain't got more of a catalogue and more of a history
Yeah,
behind him.
Barcola is not a starter though, Cal. He doesn't
Yeah, but-
start.
But he's
What
better.
is it?
But
He's better and been doing it for
Barcola's got
longer.
less.
I don't-
Barcola's got less time on his contract. The reason that they're selling him is because he's not signing a new deal.
So how many
That's
years
why.
he got left? 2.
He's got 2 years left now. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be wanting 130. If Gordon's going for 80 mil and all this nonsense, yes. If I'm Barcola, I'm winning. I'm PSG, I want
I don't think they
what,
get
back-to-back Champions League winner, and he contributed in those campaigns as well. What do you think
No.
we should get him for? What, 80 mil?
That's what I'm going for.
That's
yeah.
what it should be.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's crazy. We ain't getting it for 80 mil. If we get it for 80 mil, then Richard Hughes has he's played a blinder. A blinder.
You'll end up getting them for closer to 80 mil, 100%.
It should
And
be.
the idea is, Cal, I think, if you're looking at Yan Diomande to get Salah type numbers, then I think you are just going to be a bit disappointed because
Oh,
I
no,
don't
no,
think he
I'm
ever
not
will be
asking
that.
to get Salah type numbers.
I think the point of getting, in the ideal world, Barcola and Diomande is the impetus of the bulk of creativity in the team is going to come through the centre in Vert and in Isak and in Ekitike when he's fit. And your wingers are there to be direct threats from the outside who can create from out wide, put crosses in, beat the man, have a bit of a threat from out there, but they're there to spread the pitch a little bit and link up with fullbacks because under Iraola, it happened a little bit less in his final season because the attacking right back turned out to be a nonce. But unfortunately, they often use double width where the wingers and the fullbacks would, rather than one inverts and one stays wide, both of them would be wide, or both of them would sit a bit narrower and they'd attack together in that sense so they can combine better. That makes a lot of sense when you look at the wingers that we're trying to go for and the fullbacks that we've got / trying to go for. So I'm looking at Diomande. Again, my stance on Diomande is any other time, in any other situation, I'm not paying this money for him. The fact of the matter is, we've hamstrung ourselves to be this desperate.
All right, I hear that. All right, Tom, I want to make it clear. I do think Diomande is good. I don't think he's crap. If Salah left 3 years ago, would you have bought Semenyo to replace him?
No. And
I believe looking at Diomande,
I think that's a bit of a disservice to Diomande.
but I think Diomande is Semenyo of 2-3 years ago.
Semenyo 3 years ago didn't play on the wing.
Okay, so 2 years ago then.
I don't think he's there. I think you're looking at Diomande got 21 goal contributions in the Bundesliga this season.
Germany.
Yes, but whether you like it or not, we buy from Germany. We've had success buying from Germany.
How many attackers have been a success coming from Germany to England?
Okay, right? Ekitike. Would you say it's been a
Firmino.
success? Firmino, Haaland, Havertz.
Guys, do you think we're
Havertz-
selling too many
Havertz.
players?
Havertz has been a success. He's not been
Have we
he's not been
considered
a-
this element of things that we're selling too many players? McAllister, Gakpo, like, are we letting go of so much?
Gakpo's not going to go, but certain guys you have to let go of. McAllister couldn't handle a slower system last year, and now you're going to one of the most intense systems.
I never understand that McAllister thing though, Tom. Like, he's always been slow. It's not like he had pace before. It's the
Yeah,
same
even when he
McAllister.
won, like even when he
I
was
don't
the team of the
understand this.
season, he
Like,
was
do you
slow.
guys actually see he never had pace? He's
I'm
always had the
no,
same
but
thing.
but it's
He
not
was
about pace.
better than
It's
his
about
physically.
it's about the mobility of him. He
Yeah,
never
he
had
was
pace.
You
more
when he
can't
was
judge
mobile.
anyone on last season. Last season was terrible. Every player was shit. It wasn't just one player. Every player was shit last season. Everybody, even Soboslai declined that last season as well. So I don't know where this is coming from. Like you're
Soboslai's
just
our best
targeting McAllister only. Every player on that pitch was
Because
shit last season.
Fozzie, would you give?
is bad and he's slowing down? And if we're looking at Iraola's system, which relies on a pressing first system where everyone
Well, he
has
was
to press-
pressing with Klopp, wasn't he?
Not really. He was the 6 on the clock.
That's what Klopp is all about. Pressing.
Yeah, but he weren't predominantly the presser in that.
He
team.
was.
Klopp did a lot of Szoboszlai, Jones.
He was
and
very aggressive in his pressing under
McAllister.
Klopp. That's how he was. Even the season we won the league, he was very aggressive in his pressing. He was causing a lot of fouls, stopping play. That's what he wasn't doing last season. That's why you see the decline of McAllister. But then again, when you got a tactical master,
would you
genius like Arne Slot, what do you actually expect? You know what I mean, from players when you give them instructions that nobody understands?
Would
It was
you
just
give
bad
McAllister?
coaching.
Would you give McAllister a new contract? Then 'Cause he's got 2 years.
I wouldn't
left.
give it. I don't know about a new contract, but he's still got 2 years left. He's still
then
got
this
2
is the
years left on
situation
his
that you're in.
contract.
This is the
Say it again?
situation that you're in, Fozzie. He's got 2 years left on his contract. If you want to maximise the value you can get for him, it's now.
But if he stays, he stays. You know what I mean? He has to play. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Like, if nobody is going to get him, if he stays, then...
But there's the interest there. Madrid want him.
Yeah, they say that, but where's the money? Is Madrid going to pay? Do Madrid pay for players nowadays? So until Madrid pays, then we still got the guy. So I don't see McAllister as a bad player, man. I still think like he could still. I think under Iraola, I think he's going to be a good player in that.
I think he's been ran into the ground. I think he's had 4 years without a break in full season.
What do you expect, though, Tom? What do you expect when there's no squad rotations? Like you're going to play in every game.
Argentina.
Come on, like we got to wake up here, guys. Like I don't understand about this.
Fozzie, I get that, but I can't hamstring myself because of poor decisions we've made in the past. McAllister, from the World Cup, from the start of 22-23, has effectively done 4 years non-stop.
I know that. I'm not blind to it. I know that. But if you do a squad rotation and rest him, it's going to be different, isn't it? And not only that, let them fight for their position.
I think
where do you draw the line at selling too many players? Legit, where?
In terms of what? In terms of
like because we agree that we need we need players like
but
we just not sell anyone just for like a summer or something.
So the guys that I'm thinking of selling this summer, I think you end up keeping Simicast. I think he's all right as a backup left back.
I agree with
what
you.
It is.
I agree with you.
I wouldn't sell any of the centre backs.
Of course. Yeah.
Even though I don't think he's great, I wouldn't sell Frimpong because he can cover multiple positions. I'd sell McAllister because I think this is your last chance to get the good money for him. I'd sell Endo. I don't personally want to sell Jones, but I can see Jones going. And I don't think I would sell anyone else. I'm selling the 3 players. The problem is we've lost Robertson, we've lost Salah, we've lost Konate. So you've now got to add a couple of guys on top of that. But
that's what
originally, I wasn't doing a big clear out anyway.
But would you rather keep Gakpo and McAllister and sign?
I said keep Gakpo. I'm selling McAllister because I'm not going to get this money again from McAllister. I think
if it comes in, yeah.
I think looking at McAllister, that's someone who unfortunately has been rinsed for the past 4 years, and it caught up to him. And with
do you say the same about Gravenberch though? He was shit last season too.
Gravenberch, whether you like it or not, is a lot better physically and a lot more mobile than McAllister.
Was he brilliant last season? Was he as good as?
He was better than McAllister. He was a lot better than McAllister.
Doing what though?
Just being an all-round midfielder.
What exactly?
He scored more goals. He was better defensively. He wasn't targeted as much. McAllister was the target in the midfield. Teams were looking. We played against
Karabakh. They were all as bad as each other, bro.
They weren't all as bad as each other.
Yeah, they were, man. There's no one that can come out of last season and say they were good, mate. There's no one.
Soboslai.
Yeah, what happened to him at the end of the season? Was he good enough? Was he as good as that in the beginning part of the season? He wasn't. So everybody declined eventually. It's just the formation they played in, the bad management that caused that issue with those players. I honestly think under this head coach, if they stay, that is, they'll be better off than what they were before.
They could be, but then my whole point, Fozzie, is I like to offer, and I've been right on it, I've been wrong on it before. McAllister is due a contract. I don't, because of the way I think his body is now,
mhm.
I don't want to be the ones paying him for his next contract. I've been the same about other players in the past. I don't want to be the team that pays him the big money because he's due a big money contract next to McAllister. I don't want to be the team that pays him that because I don't think he's got the legs for it. And if we give him that contract and a year in, 2 years in, his body just conks out, you can't shift that then. And then that's bad money.
But the thing is, if he stays, he stays. That's what I'm trying to say, Tom. If he stays, you can't do nothing about it. Yeah.
If he stays, he stays.
Everybody's talking about Real Madrid, but how Real Madrid's going to cough up that money? That's the thing. That's what I want to see.
They've got the money apparently now.
Yeah,
they've just come off the presidential elections, haven't they? So
they have to cough it up.
This is when thingy, fucking what's his name, Perez, typically pays the big money, and if they're not going to get Elise, which I doubt they get him, I could see them spreading out the money across 2-3 players, and then McAllister for 60 million suddenly becomes an attractive proposition for them.
Okay, if they're gonna pay up, then that's it. Yeah, I'm all for that. I mean, but if he's staying, I'm saying like it's not a bad thing either. So I ain't got issues with that. I think he can improve in the Areola because I like the tactics. I don't think people look at the tactics of Areola the way he performs with these players, like the way he shows like how to defend from a certain point of the pitch and win the ball back early, to do less defensive work, to not tire yourself and all that stuff. I don't think people look into that when they're watching this new head coach.
But Fozzie, what makes you think
and these players that will be suitable for that? I honestly think that. And like I said, you're not going to have Szoboszlai running up and down the wing anymore. So now you're going to have more of a team ethic, teamwork rate, rather than individuals backing up other individuals every single time. So
Fozzie,
if the whole team clicks as one, we've got more of a chance of winning games together and being less tired in games. That's how I see it.
What makes you think that McAllister improves on the Iraola system, though?
Because his football is different completely to Arne Slot's football. Arne Slot's football, there was no direction. With Areola, it's more of hunting in packs and making yourself less tired instead of like one individual running everywhere and like a maniac and all that stuff. So it's all hunting in packs every single time when you win the ball right up the pitch, which means it takes a less energy of the other players going forward and all that stuff. So when I looked at McAllister last season, 20 minutes into the game, he was already blowing air. And then you look at the actual preparation for the season. Did we actually prepare for that season? We didn't. It's not like what we used to do under Jurgen. He used to put you through marathon runs, blood tests and all that stuff they used to do. Blip tests. You know what I mean? We didn't even see anything like that. These guys were brilliant. These guys were brilliant in the season we won the Premier League. After that, he completely stepped away from all that stuff and gave us that rubbish we watched last season. And everybody's just judging these poor players on shit like that. They tried their best, but it wasn't good enough. Hence why they all voted for rock and roll football. You know what I mean? There you go.
He's not going to get a great preseason this one because of the World Cup, though.
We'll see then. We'll see. He's a smart guy. He'll find a way, bro. He'll find a way. You know what I mean? So let's just wait and see. I'm not gonna put it all in one. Obviously, summer or anything like that. Let's just see what he does. He'll find a way. He's a smart manager. That other guy was dumb. He's just a stupid idiot. Forget about him, man. I lost all trust in that guy a long time ago. His arrogance is what got him the sack at the end, anyway. Yeah, you just have to look at
guys,
these players. Yeah.
Let me just do the super chats before we get out of here, guys.
Have we got there?
Let me tell you the countries that OK Jersey delivers to, because we have achieved all our targets. We are at 550 likes. Thank you guys so much. And we have got to 3.5k followers on the Instagram. So we're going to do a giveaway live on the stream. Let me tell you the countries that they deliver to. So if you're not part of these countries, just don't participate and waste everyone's time. So, United States, Canada, United Kingdom, France, Spain, Germany, Italy, Netherlands, Switzerland, Poland, Portugal, Ireland, Denmark, Belgium, Austria, Norway, Luxembourg, Finland, Romania, Australia, Hungary, Mexico, Croatia, Estonia, Latvia, Slovakia, Slovenia, Lithuania, Greece, Czech Republic, Bulgaria, New Zealand, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Jordan. If you're from any of these countries, please participate in the giveaway. You get me? If not, then just don't waste our time. Now, let me just use the giveaway tool for you guys. Every single one of you guys, very simply, just put OK Jersey, all caps, no spaces in the comment section. This is the thing. And I'm going to use this StreamYard one so you don't accuse me of any, you get me? You don't accuse me of any, what's it called? Bias towards a certain one. Why is Tom participating?
I'm not going to give up the chance for a free share.
Tom is playing the game, bro. Anyway, guys, we got 1.2K people in here. This is the StreamYard giveaway tool. It ain't got shit to do with me. So whichever one they choose in it. So, okay, jersey, all caps, no spaces. This is your chance to win a free shirt if you're from the countries that I listed. We've had 2 Arsenal winners in a row, guys. We need a Liverpool fan to bring us home. Don't bottle it.
Come on, Liverpool.
Come on. Out of all the giveaways I did, I think we've had about 10 Liverpool fans, 4 Arsenal fans, and 2 Chelsea fans, actually. Alhamdulillah, no United fan has ever won it.
Thank God for that.
We'll do the giveaway, and then we'll do the supers and get out of here. As soon as we get to 70 entries, I'm going to draw 66 entries. Let's go. Let's go.
What's happening?
Oh,
For these 2 years.
Oh, hold on.
What's this?
Do we have a mug in the chat? We have a mug in the chat.
What?
Pop.
Tom? Oh my God.
Congratulations to Calzino 4 on winning the giveaway. Congratulations, Calzino.
Tom, you was close, man. I saw your name. I saw your name, Tom.
And wins the giveaway. Hold that to frauds. Calzino, I think you already have me on Snapchat, so please message me on there.
Away,
I'll
Tom.
give you your
2
special
away, bro.
promo code, Habibi. Congratulations on winning the giveaway, my brother. Congratulations, Habibi Calzino 4. Let's go. Where are you from, Calzino, by the way? You're UK based, isn't it? I think you are UK based because you've sent me Superchats.
Who does he support?
Liverpool fan, Calzino.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yes. Kamara is good, but not sure he's ready for the Premier League yet. Big up, Calzino. Message me on Snapchat now.
I don't know about that, man. You know, players that play in France, they always do well in the Premier League. So
I agree with Fozzy. French league is
the best prep for the Prem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you can't say that all successes when we got set. We've never really had the greatest of success rates from the French league.
No, but it's the best prep in terms of a league and profile of league. It's the best prep.
Yeah,
potentially. It's just we've never had. I can't remember us having many success stories from that.
But also, who have we bought from France?
El Hadj Diouf, Bruno Cheru, Salif Diao.
That's different times, though, bro. That's a different time, man. Yeah, the Premier League wasn't to the standards it is now. That back then.
Who have we actually bought from Ligue 1?
I'm trying to Google it now. Who has Liverpool bought from the French league?
Yeah,
Fabinho.
Mm-hmm.
Monaco, yeah, actually. Yeah.
We haven't even replaced Fabinho since then. That's the sad
Still,
part.
bro. That's
yeah.
crazy.
So our last signings was Fabinho, Origi, Sacco, Ngog, Itangi, Cisse, El Hadj Diouf, Salif Diao, Bruno Cheru, John Arisa, Patrice Luzi, Bernard Diomande, and Nicholas Anelka on loan.
Diomande, flick hell, man. We bought that guy of the back of the World Cup, innit?
Did Konate actually sign a contract for 400 grand a week? Is 80 right?
I think so.
400 grand a week.
The thing is, players who sign on a free can demand a higher fee than if they were signing a new contract.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't have a problem with Gahey, bro. That's why I did not have a problem.
like,
and that was his last contract, in a big, like in his age. So if he's asking for 300k a week, that wasn't bad.
If we had offered Konate a contract a couple of years ago, he would have signed a new contract and we would have been.
Yes.
This notion that we keep on letting contracts run down to the last 2 years, 1 year is the reason why we're in this mess. After a year, if a player does well after a year, you give them a little bump of the contract and you keep on doing that incrementally rather than waiting for 3-4 years when it just becomes a tumultuous situation. So Konate came to the club and was on 70k a week. If after his first season where we challenged for the quad, the club came to him and said, we're going to bump you up to 100k a week and extend your contract.
You're the man, Cal. You're the man.
Then we wouldn't be sitting in this problem now.
When things are going good, that's when you resign. When things are going good, that's when you resign.
When you go 3-4 years and you want to go from 70 to 300k, it looks like a massive jump. But hey ho, it's going to be because you've waited 3 or 4 years now, haven't you? Whereas if you just did it after a year, you bumped up 30k for a year, no one's going to be looking at that going, oh, what a massive jump in contract. You're going, oh, 100K. Plus, he's got an extra year on his contract. Then he has another good season. Let's put him up to 130, 140. Another bump up in the contract. Then you're not sitting there in 3 years' time. But if we want to be cheap and go around cheap, and then players are going to become smart to it and go, all right, cool. You didn't want to bump my contract up. You have a bump up this amount. I'm going to let it run out.
But the thing is, Carl, like if your assets leave for nothing, where's the sell to buy then, Mo?
No, I'm not being funny. If I am Kanate, in fact, we keep on doing this for footballers. If you're in any workplace and you sit there and you go, I've been getting 40K a year and they've never offered me a pay rise. And then another company comes in for me and says, I'm willing to give you 100K a year. And then your current employer comes to you and go, okay, you've been with us for 4 years. We're going to bump you up to 70K. What reason am I staying for 70K?
Cal, if Redman TV offered you £100 to do the same exact Monday 12 p.m. slot, would you do
Redman
it?
TV? Come on.
No, I wouldn't.
Man.
You wouldn't? Why?
No, because I'm loyal to this situation.
Yeah.
I've given my word to you, innit? But you're not an employer, and Redmen aren't employers either.
Tom, if Redman TV offered you £100 to do this Monday 12 p.m. slot, would you do it?
In a bit, lads.
Scumbag. You scumbag, mate. I can't believe you, Tom.
Fraud. How about Kevin Turam or Angelo Stiller?
I'll change it though, Hassam. If I knew, for example, let's say we'd been doing this show and you pay everyone else let's say you pay everyone else 100 and you only pay me 20. And I go, Hassam, can you just bump me up to 50? And you're like, nah. And then Redmen come in for me and they're like, yeah, 100K. I'm going to come back to you and be like, look, Hassam, they're offering me 100 to do the exact same show. What are we saying? If you're like, then I'm going to be like, bro, respectfully, I got to go now.
Fair.
Fair is fair.
I like Kevin Turam more than Stiller for Iraola system.
Yeah, same. We can't expect players to be loyal when the club's not being loyal to players. As well.
I agree with Callum completely, by the way.
Has to be a
unnecessary headache. Should have given him the money.
Oh, this penny pension shit, man.
Come on, man. 2 years ago, just give him the money and get it.
It's embarrassment, though, Hussam. If you think about it, like Man United players get more wages than our players. You know what I mean? And they don't win shit. That's not good enough. I mean, these players actually
had one good season, Fozzie. One good season, they bumped his contract, and he was on a flipping 12-year contract anyway. But he still bumped his contract just to show, like, we don't really want you going anywhere.
The joke, mate.
No, I agree with that. Liverpool won't have 6 centre backs on the book. This was when Callum was mentioning all the centre backs. I agree, to be fair. I don't think we're going to have that.
No, we won't have it. I'm just saying what I would do. And
give an example. Yeah.
Oh, we won't.
Sell Wirtz, bring Conceição, Diomande plus Akliush. No. Why sell Wirtz?
I wouldn't sell Wirtz. Hell no. I know he's going to come good.
Also, you're selling a 10 to buy 3 right wingers.
Akliush can play in the 10, Tom.
He can play there, but he predominantly played off the right. So you're selling a more natural 10 to shove someone out of position and have 2 right wingers.
I'll be honest, I'd love Akliush at Liverpool, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Would you prefer him more than Wirtz, Cal?
No, I prefer him as my starting right winger. I'm going to be honest.
I don't think he's the guy now. I think we need certain types of wingers.
First.
Yeah.
I don't like Conceição. I think he's very inconsistent, by the way. No Nunez on a freeze, a donkey take Iraola's dream. Yeah, but not all dreams are good dreams. Some dreams are nightmares. Maka's the only midfielder who can pass that we have. That's the
I raise Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones is a better passer than McAllister.
Was my compulsors all we doing now.
He's not a passer compared to McAllister, but we're not gonna have this debate.
Did you know?
I can't believe Tom said that. I really can't believe
what. Curtis Jones. I'll sit there and say Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones the second best passer in the league.
McAllister will kill in La Liga.
I can't believe
Curtis Jones statistically was the second best passer in the league last season behind Rodri.
Yeah, last season.
Max, I keep on saying this. Max got the best PR of all of our midfielders. He really has. If he was Scottish instead of Argentine, oh my goodness, people would get onto. His PR is sensational.
Gakpo or Mactan will not cope in this system. Simple. I'll be honest with you. I think Gakpo will cope. What, you're gonna ask him to press? He can press. Guys, we're selling
he'll
too many
survive.
players.
He'll
But we're
survive.
getting rid of so many people. Like we need to buy, not get rid of anyone.
But the reason I'm doing this, Sam, is because I think we need to have a clear out, and I'd rather do the clear out in one summer, settle a little bit, and then go for it next season rather than spreading the clear out over 2-3 years. I just would now.
Yeah, but then that means you're canceling any chance you have of winning the league
For 1 year, potentially, to then hopefully go on a bit of a dynasty. But if we keep waiting,
Yeah, but then you agree.
We can't let
have to
Arsenal
reduce
get away,
standards
bro.
for Iraola.
We can't.
If what you guys are proposing happens, then by definition we must reduce our standards for Iraola.
I mean, by definition, I'm not going to next season expecting to win the league.
We've had to reduce our standards because.
Okay,
of what
let's
happened last year.
say the clear out happens. Is third and an FA Cup a good season?
For the first season, yes.
Okay, fair enough. I can.
As long as he doesn't embarrass himself in the Champions League.
No,
Sam,
let's say we
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you why it's hard.
knocked out
This is
to
bad,
Bayern
man.
on penalties.
Essentially, I'll tell you why it's hard to say yes or no to that, because if we have a season where we're always in third place and never close to winning the league and we win the FA Cup, then it's seen as a good season. But if we have a season where we're top for a large portion of the season, then we fall off in like April and finish third, then it's going to be seen as a bad season. So it's hard.
But let's say, I'll give you a more realistic scenario. Let's say we challenge until like March time or April time, and then for the last 3-4 games we have a bit of a fall off and we don't win the league, but we end up finishing third below City and Arsenal, and we end up winning an FA Cup.
So you're basically saying, imagine if we had a 23-24 season, but in the Champions League instead of the Europa League. So you're
yes,
gonna
and instead of the Carabao Cup, let's say it's an FA Cup win. That's it.
For the first season, I'd take that.
Yeah, I think that's a good first season.
It is.
But then you'd have to win after, like
because I go back. I know Arnie Slot won the league last year. That was pretty much what I wanted from Arnie Slot's first season. Not stagnate, but maintain what Klopp had done. He comes into a new situation. His Stotts was more stable, arguably. He comes in. He needs to match what he done in the league and match what he done in the cups. So for me, if Iraola comes in, goes through the transition and leaves with an FA Cup, a solid third place finish, and a good run in the Champions League, where you get to, I don't know, knocked out narrowly in the quarters or in the semis, then yeah, I'm taking that, and it's something to build off.
Big up to Uncle Rods, who says, "Go on, Fozzy, tell him." Is what.
Big up, Uncle Rods, man.
Make sure you guys are subscribing to Fozzy as well.
Yeah,
I'm actually in Fozzy's chat quite a bit. I'm also watching Fozzy even at the gym and stuff. So go subscribe to Fozzy.
Yeah, I've changed a bit, guys. I do a lot of swearing now, so I think, I need to stop that. I've been told off, man. I've been told off, man. So I'm not gonna do it no more.
Bring both Turan brothers. Fuck it, why not? Which Marcus? Ooh.
Isn't he like 28 now?
As a back, Marcus Thuram or Nunez for free, Tom?
Nunez. How much is Thuram going to cost me?
I said for free, both.
Oh, for free.
Oh, for they're both free then, Thuram?
Thuram, yeah. Come on,
but Thuram's not free.
If Marcus Thuram is available for 15 million. Would you do it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, probably.
But he's not going. But he's not going to be available. No, the reason I'm going probably is because he's not going to be available.
No, he's telling you if he's available for 15. Forget about that.
How much is Marcus Thuram's market value? We'll have a look together. Marcus Thuram.
His market value has gone down though because he's had a bad season.
50 million euros.
It's got to be below that.
Yeah, but that's even then. Consider it, Tom. That's 40 million pounds. It's nothing money now.
I'd rather Nunez for free than Thuram for 40 million.
Jones is gone. We need to suck it up. If Curtis Jones goes, we're in big trouble, brother. We're in big trouble.
I just think it's
you see, back to this whole, are we selling too many players? So if Curtis Jones goes, and McAllister goes, and Endo goes as is announced, then what have we got?
Go back to square one.
And Gravenberg and Verts. Great. Now I need 3 midfielders. Fantastic.
Well, no, Trainio, he'll take a step up next season and be used
Tom,
more.
just shut the hell up. Please. He doesn't want Will Wright to take the step up. He wants that donkey back, but he wants Trey Ione to take the step up in an even more...
Yeah,
Trainione's
good.
Such a fraud.
Football is finished, man.
Trainione's
done, man. Can't
I'm actually tired.
Trey, you know only. Oh man, come on, man.
I got Trey Naoni's good. I don't know what you are on about.
Good for who?
Us?
He's not ready. It's gonna take him time still, bro. Like, let the guy progress, man.
He's close. The reason he's not ready is because he didn't get any opportunities last season on the slot when he should have done.
The kid, he's got time on his side. Let him develop as a player, man.
Trey Naoni can be next year's England mower.
Anyway, guys, coaches that want their old players give me ick. To an extent, I agree with that. I don't want that. I don't want Iraola to go like Krupi, Alex Scott, just a bunch of Bournemouth players. Like, I don't want that.
If he brings one, though, then it's not too... Like, let's not forget Pep Guardiola brought Thiago with him to Bayern and then wanted to take him to City. And that's
you don't want to go back to players. You don't go back to old clubs, man. Look what Ten Hag did to Man United, man. We don't look
but that's
if it's one player, who would you take?
One player is Ryan, isn't it? That's it, Ryan. That's it.
If it's one player, then it's probably Alex Scott.
Creepy.
If it's one player, then surely it's Krupi, bro.
Creepy.
I don't know.
Ryan,
The lack of forwards we have, it makes sense for it to be Krupi.
But Krupi's not a guy that plays on the wing. So he's a guy that's going to play...
He can play left, centre and 10, Tom.
What, has he played on the left this season?
Yes, Tom.
Yes, he has, Tom.
When? I don't remember seeing it. I just remember him being either the striker or the guy off Evan Nielsen. I don't remember him playing on the left.
Lieutenant and striker.
He played all over, mate. He played all over.
I don't remember him playing on the left, but even then, I'd want a more natural winger type thing. For me, it's just... I'm assuming that McAllister's going to go. I get Alex Scott in. Alex Scott's great.
As I said, one thing I think we keep on forgetting as well, Verts could be asked to play out on the left sometimes, similar to how Coutinho played it. Not saying that's what I want, but I think given that Kirkes has the profile of being a fullback who can get up and down and hold the touchline and all that, I think we might see a system sometimes where Verts
Krupi never played on the left this season. I knew I was right. He's never played on the fucking left.
You might not start on the left, Tom, but come on, man. We watch football.
The game,
bro.
they're interchangeable. I don't know about Iraola's team. They're interchangeable.
He played on the left. He played on the left in league.
No. If it doesn't work out, they're interchange, bro. They flow around. They go around. So he has.
So
he's not.
So he's not a natural. He's not a natural.
He's not natural, but he can play there.
Right,
That's
okay.
what Carl was saying. Yeah.
I thought you were saying that he was starting.
No. They're interchange.
I can't believe Tom wanted to be so specific just on Cal saying Krupi can play left. When has he played on the left? When is he on the left?
This come from the same person who told me Ekitike can play left wing as well, Remember that?
Ekitike started games on the left wing.
He can, yeah, he did. He can play on the left.
Krupi never started the game on the left wing for Bournemouth last season.
Yeah. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Remember to always call out racism when you see it. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys
my God, what is this?
Every single one of you, please hit the like button and subscribe.
Did you say that, Tom? Is that your real account? Oh my God.
Crazy work.
Wow. You called Velvishwan a cricket player because he's Sri Lankan?
These new people, man. They're all mental.
Yeah. Can't be doing that, Tom.
In capitals as well.
Capitals. Crazy.
Oh, one day someone's actually gonna believe her.
Yeah.
No one will believe it.
No,
I won't believe what Sam was saying about me.
For me, this has to be the funniest story of 2026 season. Like, Cal's mom actually believed that he called me a terrorist.
Damn.
Yeah, she was like, I want to talk to you, let's have a serious conversation. Are you actually calling your Muslim friends this?
Did you get backhand?
Funny part is, out of everything on Coffee, she watched
my mum sat me down and was like, "You don't make jokes about stuff like this. You've grown up with friends and
at your age." Oh, damn.
Yeah, I had to fully show my mum the WhatsApp group and show some jokes about
That's a
jokes about.
So what's that?
Anyway, big up to you guys. Love you all. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And see you guys later on A-Listers tonight at 11. Peace out, Habibis. Inshallah.